Go, Chaddy.
Welcome, adventurers, to the Philippines online qualifier of the lower tier division, part of the first ever cafe offline event for the Ragnarok M Eternal Love Championship. So, for the second time in ROM history, players won't just battle for glory, they'll meet face to face in a cozy cafe setting surrounded by friends, guildmates, and fellow adventurers. So this isn't just a tournament, it's a reunion. A chance to meet the people behind the avatars, to cheer in person, and to celebrate the bonds that began online. And here in this tournament, friendship will be rekindled, matches will be fierce, and new memories, oh boy, they'll be unforgettable. So now, while the cafe showdown awaits, the journey begins online. Teams from across the region are competing for their own cities, bringing together diverse strategies, playstyles, and voices. And only the top teams will advance to the offline cafe finals and get the seeding for the ultimate clash on the 25th of October at Philippines, Manila. But of course, before we dive in deeper into the action, let's take a moment to honor the Trailblazers. Before the Ragnarok M Eternal Love Championship became a regional stage for competitive glory, it all started as just a humble dream, a grassroots project built by passionate players who dared to imagine, organize, and create a space where skill met community. So, to the organizers, competitors, supporters, and the fans, we thank you. You turned a community idea into a living legacy. So here's to the players, the dreamers, and the community that made it all possible. The Ragnarok M Eternal Love Championship belongs to all of us. But guys, tonight is a very special night, not only because of the intense battles coming our way, but because we have one of the best shoutcaster here tonight. I would like to introduce you guys to Luna.
You're the
What's up,
best
Luna?
shoutcaster. You're the best shoutcaster, Chaddy, not me. But thank you for
No, it's
having me here. It's an honor again to be a part of RMC Season 2. And here we go. We have the lower bracket in store. So, Chaddy, I was not around last week, right? So, can you please,
yeah.
give me a brief recap of what happened?
Oh,
What happened last week regarding the tournament? Yeah.
yeah, but before that, I would just like to say that it this RMC tonight feels
Yeah.
more official now that you're here because you in every tournament, in every official tournament of RMC, there's always Luna. So it's good to have you here. And now let's dive in on the recap.
There
So
we go. So
yes,
showing the
here's what
bracket
happened.
right now. So
Yeah,
what happened,
or
Chaddy?
yeah, on round one, Kalbonatics won two games
Mm.
against VamFyreRyt, and they advanced to the next round. The same goes for Team No Practice because Team Lezgaaw decided to opt out of the tournament. So Team No Practice, so also Team No Round One advanced immediately to round number two,
Wow.
and this is yeah. So after that one, we went to the lower bracket where zero reflexes uh meet. Oh no, we also in round two we have Anchored Army
Mm-hmm.
winning 2 games to none against Kalbonatics
Oh.
version 2.0, and then Team Pajamas and Beast Pirates and Triumph also won against their respective opponents. Then we went to the lower bracket where Zero Reflexes met VamFyreRyt, so they won against them. The same goes for Team Mapagmahal since Team Lezgaaw opted out of the tournament already. Like I said
Mm-hmm.
earlier, they immediately went on uh, to the next round in the losers bracket. So tonight, I think it will we will start. What's our first match? I think it will be Team Mapagmahal, right?
It's gonna be team. No. It's Kalbonatics 2.0
Oh, we start
versus
with
Team Mapagmahal.
Kalbonatics.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
Kalbonatics.
oh,
Wow. I'm recognizing old faces here,
yeah. So now let's get ready for the next match because the road to the cafe final starts right here. So today is the second day of the qualifiers. We already got our final eight teams from last week, and today and next week's matches will be
huh?
about
Yes.
them fighting the seeding for the final eight of the offline event.
And here we go. I think
Um,
we are gonna start our first match at around 7:30 p.m. GMT plus 8. That's gonna be Manila time. And before we start though, maybe we can, discuss more about the recruitment process, what are the tournament rules, and what's new here at season 2. Okay? So
mhm.
maybe I'll start with the recruitment process because I know that there's a kind of a new thing happening for this season, wherein there's a lower tier division and an upper tier
Yep.
division. So we are currently streaming. We're currently playing this lower tier division, and one of the rules is you only get to have like a maximum of two RMC players, right? Is that
Correct.
right,
Hmm.
Chaddy? And then
Yes,
if
sir.
you exceed two RMC players, or if you exceed the two RMC players, automatically you'll have to join the upper tier bracket, right? Or the
Yeah,
upper tier,
correct.
right? Correct. And of course, we also allow cross country players, but they cannot join the or other country tournaments if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so you
So
might see. Oh, go ahead.
once they play for Philippines and they're, let's say for example, they're Indonesian player coming here in the Philippines, they can no longer join RMC in Indonesia. So you can only
Yes.
choose one region, and then that's it.
So there might be players, Wartai, Indonesia, or coming or hailing from Singapore. This is gonna play here in the Philippines, so that's gonna be exciting. Because of course, ROM or ROM, we build friendships cross country. So no, because I know a lot of people in Indo now. I even met like I'm pretty sure you know Noira and the gang, right? So
The
uh,
OGs.
the OGs, yeah. I'm that old, I guess. So yeah, it's all about friendship here in ROM. All about the action-packed gameplay as well. So very excited on what's gonna happen here in the lower division. Of course,
Hmm.
we have the tournament rules that we're gonna discuss first. Tournament rules, I believe. Let me just get my cheat sheet here. So again, as I mentioned, it comes in two divisions: upper tier division for RMC Season 1 final 8 participants, and the lower tier division, which is open to new or non-final 8 players. 6v6, of course, will be our format. Magic Prison and double elimination, best of 3. Final 8 champion round will be best of 5. And of course, just to lower the gap between the whales and the players, we have FOFP or Fire on Full Power. It is a fair play mode where it unlocks Gear Refinement plus 15, Guild Blessings, Adventure Handbook, the Pray to Goddess and Aesir Temple, or Oracle Extracts and Relics are available for players to select and use. Of course, however, FOFP mode does not accept Emir save slots with Oracle Extracts and Relic when used, so the
Correct.
extracts and relic will become ineffective. So therefore, players must remove them from Emir slots and save as FOFP slots. So for
Yeah.
FOFP usage limit, we have one relic and one offensive and one defensive extract. And something that's new, Chaddy, of course, will be the hero ban format. Well,
Yes.
this is very interesting. So game one
Yeah.
will be free pick. Game two onwards, whoever loses the match will pick a job to be banned. So very excited for that. Of course, no duplicate jobs, and we have No Dead and Dead Star cards as well. The top two voted alien cards by the country tournament. That's gonna be one DPS and one support. We're gonna ban it as well, so it must be deposited in the home inventory. So I think for
Mm-hmm.
this tournament, if I'm not mistaken, for the DPS role ban, it's gonna be Alien Rune Master Thanatos, and the support role ban is the Alien Fallen Angel. Correct, Chad?
Yes, correct. So these two cards will definitely but banning these two cards rather
Mm.
will definitely add to the strategy list of players and how they will adjust their builds in order to secure the W.
Yes, yes. And the hero ban format again. Just to give you an example, what's going to happen for game one, it's going to be map one, it's free pick. Both teams may use any hero jobs. Game two, whoever loses the game one match selects two hero jobs to ban. Ban jobs apply to both of the teams. If the losing team chooses not to ban any hero job, the ban phase for that round may be skipped. So both teams then proceed with full access to the available hero pool. So for game 3, if we have a game 3, again, still a loser's ban. The team that lost game 2 selects two bans. Ban jumps again may be the same or different from the previous round. Applies to both teams. And skipping the ban is also allowed. So ban declarations may be posted by the losing team in the official in-game room chat immediately after game 1. Maximum of 10 minutes allowed for mere adjustments and strategy discussion. So, upon re-room, declare job lineup once both teams are ready. Late declarations may result in match default at Marshall's discussion. So,
Okay.
I
Oh,
guess,
I think.
yeah, we are starting, right? So, we're
Yep.
gonna
And you need to
discuss
join
the
the room
prices,
first.
yeah? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You need
yeah.
to join Autumn Humus room.
There we go. I thought Autumn Him is gonna use the magic, magic wand.
The oh, the magic
The
pool.
magic hand, the magic pull. But here we go. I'm already here,
Oh,
and
Shin
we will be
Michael says,
starting.
"Let's go." Okay, let's read some comments first, really quick.
Sure.
Uh, J- John Michael says, "Let's go, team no practice." Oh, ooh, might be didn't practice again. Boss Pat says, "Shout out sa idol kong do na love good. Balik ka na ng EL please. Miss na kita. Mwah. Chup
Chup
chup."
chup.
Oh, damn.
Boss Pat.
Mecha
Hello,
Viper.
hello, Boss Pat.
Mecha Viper says, "Go pajamas." And team no practice. Shoko Hate says, go, Mecha Viper. Oh, wow. Mecha Viper playing while commenting.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And that's multitasking on another level. And of course, Freak says, shout out po kay Baizu and Yatsuba. Ilang taon nang hindi magkasundo sa PvP. Amazing. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. I guess we're gonna starting, and I'm gonna go ahead and show our main match for tonight. So this is gonna be map 1. Again, this is Kalbonatics version 2.0. I'm not sure why there's a 2.0 there, because there's still Kalbo. But yeah, I guess.
New batch of Kalbos.
The new batch of, the new breed of Kalbos, I guess. Okay. And
Yes.
team Team Mapagmahal. Okay. So for Kalbonatics, we have Lezgaaw, ROS, Luciel, Stratus, DK, Bell, and Dragon. While on Team Mapagmahal, it's gonna be Sexy, Raven, Dino, Bosspat, Dimonanang, Puring, and Washu. So whose POV are you interested in viewing here, Chaddy?
I can just definitely jump in from one POV to another. Uh, I'll just use the wait.
I
I'm
guess
actually
so.
in Dimo Nanang here.
Okay.
Uh, let's check how this nameless will make a difference for Team Mapagmahal. So right now, Team Boss Pat running low on HP. Oh, that's 20 points immediately for Team Kalbonatics. And Dimo Nanang also down. So no, there's no JM. Now let's go. Going to Blazecar POV. Blazecar still has that mount in snake form, trying to lock down each and every opponent and prevent them from getting the orb. Now Boss Pat is running low. trying to secure the orb, but nope. Says Blazecar still there. Purin is there as well, but no, there's no one. Dimonanang got the broccoli first before
Yes.
Blazecar, so Blazecar will retain his Elinia riding him, and now it's there's really difficult for Team Mapagmahal to get that second orb because Blazecar is doing an amazing job denying them from getting this red orb.
That's true.
So they dropped another orb now. Let's see how this one will play out. They got 3 orbs, and now it's time for them to go back in the middle. But here, SB still having a hard time controlling Blazecar. Blazecar still showing dominance here in the middle.
It's
Look
up
at that.
against
That
again Dino and Sexy Raven here, trying to counter. Luziel is in the
mm-hmm.
middle. Will try to collect the 4 white orb. Luziel gets the first white orb and 4 orbs right now for Kalbonatics. Wow.
Yes,
Just
sir.
wow. A dominating performance by
No, they're really
Kalbonatics here,
showing
Chadley.
dominance right here.
Yeah.
And Dimunanang as an Uber couldn't, or maybe as a DPS, couldn't capitalize on playing the nameless role because it's always dead and they couldn't control Blazecar. It's all about controlling the Yormun because that once that Yormun Gander is down, it will create an opening for
Yes.
this
That's
team
true.
to push. But as long as Blazecar is dominating at free will, hitting at free will here in their backline, it will be hard for them to recover.
And here we go. We see at the middle Washu going down for the count, and another one going down, but was saved, I guess, by Luciel Shield. Stratus DK being pummeled to death. We see a Frost, a Stormgust here, and at the middle, they're trying to collect the white orb. Comet Fried Rice is up, and here we go. The Big Bang Shumai trying really hard to deny that white ball. No one is getting the white ball as of the moment, and they're still fighting it out. Blazecar still at the middle, still dominating,
It's still in
trying
the
to pull
middle.
out Sexy Raven. And here we go, Brocalization and Dino. White orb still up. They have to get a white orb. I think they're gonna be. There will be a double white orb incoming, but no one's collecting a white orb. 2 orbs for each of the teams, Chaddy.
Yeah, and this team really I think they need to regroup first. All the shields are low for Team Mapagmahal. They need to regroup first and they need to keep on pushing forward. And now they drop Blazecar. Blazecar got that soul of judgment. That's why he died. And now this might be an opportunity for Team Mapagmahal to kind of narrow down the lead. But let's see if this will be if they still have a fighting chance. So far, Blazecar just still in the back, waiting for his Uber, and in the middle action, it's time for them to trying to take control of the middle, but the shell right there with that sea beam to get that immunity, and
Yes.
now they don't have one. Now they are regrouping, and now they can start pushing in the middle.
And if you
But I
noticed,
think Kalbonatics
three
went there
orbs,
first.
huh? 3 orbs for Team Mapagmahal right now. And you were saying about
Oh yeah,
Kalbonatics? Huh?
and Blazecar just
Oh
got
yeah.
his Uber back.
Here we go. Blazecar is gonna be dominate. Will he dominate again the middle? Let's see.
Oh,
They lost all the orbs except for one, the blue orb here at the middle. Blazecar combining with Dragon, the Uber. And here we go. They are fighting it out here at the middle. While at the middle, Luciel is there. Seabream is up. And White Orb is still up for grabs. But only 300 points left. Till Kalbonatics wins the round. 200 points. And I think this will seal the deal. Kalbonatics will
yep.
win the first round.
They dropped that one orb though, and now they just 40 points away, 30 points
Yes.
away from that victory.
And I don't think
Yep.
Team Mapagmahal can. And there we go. There's the winning screen. Luziel being the MVP. Dragon, the Alinea, with 17 kills and 3
Yeah,
deaths.
definitely, because it was really hard for Team Mapagmahal to take down the Jormungandr. So they just keep on hitting and hitting and hitting. At the last moment, that's when I think Sexy Raven maybe woke up a little bit. So we saw that he used Soul of Judgment to Blazecar. That's why Blazecar went down, and it somehow became a really good play because it's hard for them to recover, hard for them to meet Dragon and reunite and control the middle again. We saw them even getting 3 orbs, so that's what Sexy Raven needs to do
Yes.
as a Soul Binder. It needs really the number one priority of Soul Binder is to control and try to take down your Moongander. Use Soul of Judgment every time that your Moon will jump into the middle. And when they take down that, once you take down the Uber of any Elinia rider, it will be easy for your team to push forward because that's one TPS gone, and you can just keep on pushing and get your momentum
That's
from
true.
there. You know?
And we're gonna show the replay in a sec.
Who is OP? Because if you cannot take down the Uber, if you cannot control the Uber, Elinia will keep on hitting and will keep on punishing the opponents.
That's true. And apologies if there was no sound earlier. So kind of fix it, or it was fixed. But there was a moment where Team Mapagmahal was able to get those 3 orbs, right? So that's where
Yes.
Blazecar and Dragon was not on, how should we say, combined mode. On Blazer doesn't have the Uber, Dragon doesn't have the Uber yet, yeah. So
Yes, it's
uh
all because of Sexy Raven. Yeah,
yeah,
Sexy Raven was able to cast Soul of Judgment, but they were able to take down Blazecar, and once they were able to take down Blazecar, it can shift the momentum because Uber and Elinia needs to regroup. They need probably 5 or a couple of seconds to regroup, rebuff, restrat, and then push forward. And then that moment, that short moment, can be a game changer in terms of the momentum, and they can now start pushing. But the next thing you can do is, this is what Kalbonatics did. They at the first half they did an amazing job protecting and making sure Blazecar always gets that free hit.
yes. And we have map 3 incoming in the next round, and I think we already have the band picks, or the band picks. It's gonna be, I think,
Hmm?
Elinia and Fenrir. Is that right? Still showing
Oh,
the
they're
replay,
going
by
to
the way,
ban.
but I'm
They're
not
going to
sure
ban
yet.
Fenrir.
Yeah. It says right
Oh,
here.
I know. Okay, this is a perfect example of knowing your opponents. So
Mm.
Team Mapagmahal decided to ban Fenrir and they decided to ban Elinia. Number one, because they know Kalbonatics always use Fenrir.
On the
When
second.
if it's on map 3, they always sub out the SB. They turn it, I think Rob CH25 plays Fenrir for them. They know that it in map 3 it's his time to shine. So Tima Pagmahal says nope, you stay there, relax, play this, or let your teammates play this game without you, and we will try to win without the Fenrir, because Fenrir also gives amazing control and additional DPS firepower in map 3. It can also rotate well, so maybe they know that Kalbonatics since day one, every time it's map 3, they need to call on Rob CH25 to play.
They're banning the main Kalbo. Oh my god.
Yes.
The namesake
The
itself banning.
Godfather.
The Godfather.
Yep.
So we are just waiting for what you call this? We are just waiting for the next round to start. We're gonna see our faces in front of you. So please do enjoy,
Mhm.
indulge the bearded guys of ROM. Yeah, I know that there was no audio. We were able to fix that immediately. Sorry, apologies for the inconvenience. Let's read some
We
comments
didn't have
first,
the
I guess.
audio
Yeah.
until when the intro started.
No. The when the replay started. So
Oh, when the replay started.
yeah,
Okay.
I think there was a setting mishap there. Jensen Alayon, shout
Oh,
out to Chad and Luna. Shout out to you, Jensen. Ben Sama with Go Go Go, Madame Luciel and Kerry Lero. There was a comment here. I think it would help them if they talk to the NPC to take advantage of the orb debuff when the other team has 3 or more orbs. I'm not sure if they were able to do that. I guess did they?
yeah. You need to call the NPC if you have like 3 orbs. And the enemy has 3 orbs. The team leader of the team with just 1 orb can go talk to the NPC and choose
Yes.
the debuff of their choice. So it's also part of the strategy. I think you need to maximize it so that opponents, you have a higher chance of taking down the enemies.
That's true. Regarding the hero ban format, because this is something new, right? So if you were to choose, if you are in Team Mapagmahal's shoes, which would you ban? Which would you ban on the other team, and or the jobs for the other team, and why?
Uh, I think if I'm Team Mapagmahal, I would ban definitely the Fenrir. That's a good job. And actually even surprised they thought of that. And because they know it's really about knowing your opponents. It's good.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
know
Yeah,
that they love to play and they don't play Fenrir. And second, but I would think I would change that, probably ban Jormungandr, because Elenia will play really hard. It will be hard for Elenia to
Linya,
play
that's true.
if you don't have like a decent
On Uber,
Uber.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a mix for me as well because I really want to ban the LMX, and of course not let Rob CH25
Oh
play.
yeah.
So, but you have a problem with Lezgaaw and Dragon with the Uber combination, right? So
Yeah.
I guess I agree with you there that ban Lezgaaw instead, uh, so that the Linya will have a hard time choosing or picking who's gonna be her Uber. But
Yes.
we have a map 3 here,
Yeah.
and I guess
Yep.
this is gonna be it. We are gonna show them one
Yep.
match right now.
Yep. Okay, map 3. This is a battle of action and battle of rotation. So, it's just not about winning the clashes. It's about moving where you need to go next, and make sure that your opponents uh will have a hard time forming that triangle. The triangle is really important because I think we're showing it in the screen now.
Yep.
Uh, is it paused on my screen?
It's moving on my end.
Okay. Yeah, so again, it's a battle of action and battle of rotation. So just those key clashes and rotation would definitely be key here in order to win. Okay, so now Team Kalbonatics playing without Fenrir decided to play with Begetter. They don't even have a Jormungandr here. So let's see, how will this impact their game? Sexy Raven now trying to, with that withered curse, trying to control their opponents early on. Purin is slow. Ducel and the rest of the gang are still full in HP. They're still winning their sides. They're still um, getting their key clashes, but now it's time for them to move. I think that's what they did here. They got their bingo early on, but let's see if Team Mapagmahal can win these key clashes or break their momentum by cutting the middle nodes to prevent that triangle from coming out again. So now we see here Dino trying to cut, but no, they decided to leave the node that is cutting, went to their base. It's still all Kalbonatics here because they do not have any problem in rotation. They do not have
Yeah.
any problem in killing them. So now Team Mapagmahal struggling to get their momentum. And now it's bingo time for
Bingo
Team
time again, yeah.
Kalbonatics.
I can't
Yep.
see anyone from Team Mapagmahal right now. They are trying to capture the 9 o'clock node here, but they are getting stopped. Sexy Raven twitching hard here, and Sexy Raven about to
Yep.
go down, will go down for the count, and Demon Nanang will be next dragon. Yeah, there we go. Demon Nanang goes down as well, and Dino still trying to fight back. Blaze Car hitting, and Mandragora howling is there, and Dino able to warp out. Purin though trying to hide, but Hellplants knowing her and getting rooted. And here we go, another action pack here at the 9 o'clock area, wherein Blazecar still trying to defend this. Now Demon Nanang trying his very best to finish up Blazecar here, but unfortunately to no avail. Blazecar still winning, still defending, and with even full of life, with full of health there, Jadi. Wow, just wow.
Yeah, because here I think sexy Dino here trying to find where he can hit best, but right now it's just him. I think the problem here is Team Mapagmahal is focusing too much in clashing, and they couldn't win the clash. But if you can't win the clash, focus on
Objectives, yeah.
rotating, cutting the nodes. But they're not doing that. They're playing. They're not playing as a unit. They're not communicating really well. You see here that Fenrir is not the real issue here, because when Blazecore turns into Begetter, it's also something else. And Dragon with that 11 kills
Yeah.
also make it's a big performance coming from Dragon. Demon Nanang decided to use Kalixberg but only produced 2 kills and 6 deaths. So I think overall they got overwhelmed by getting killed in clashes. They couldn't get their momentum, and once Kalbonatics kept it going, they no one can stop them. They could not break the momentum because they are focusing on just clashing. So if you cannot win the clash, all you have to do, or everyone needs to do, is to rotate, try to cut, destroy the momentum, and once you cut those middle nodes, your opponents would want to retake it back because they want to keep their triangle, or at least all of as many nodes as possible alive, or at least on their side. So since they all just die all the time, you see here that they have like a lot of deaths. It is impossible for them to recover from the dominating Kalbonatics version 2.0. Luna?
And here we go. We are going to start the next round in just about 9 minutes, I guess. So let me switch to the our faces first. There we go. So I'm just trying to join the room, just setting it up, and of course, regarding this tournament, right? This is RMC, basically one of the biggest tournaments that's gonna happen for ROM. Um, let's go ahead. I think it's better if, or it's just right to reveal the prizes right now.
Yes.
So there we go. Here we go, the prize pool. So for the lower tier division, just wow, it's 435,000 worth of cash, BCC, and other rewards. So for the champions, of course, they'll be getting the majority or the lion's share of the pool, 50,000
Mm-hmm.
pesos for each of no for the team, not each of the team members. Sorry, seven
Wow,
thousand.
that's big.
Wow, that's big. If it's 50,000 for each, huh? 7,000 BCC plus an in-game title, RMCPH Vanquisher 6v6 Season 2, and plus PH Championship Season 2. Of course, they'll be getting the trophy, and the RMCPH Season 2 Challenger jersey. For the second place, it's going to be 25,000 pesos for the team, 5,600 BCC. That's an in-game title. RMC PH Finalist 6v6 Season 2 and PH Championship Season 2. Of course, they'll be getting the Challenger jersey as well. And for the third place, it's going to be 12,000 pesos, 4,900 BCC, and the in-game title RMC PH Challenger 6v6 Season 2, PH Championship Season 2. Fourth place, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to get, of course, a 4,900 BCC and the jersey. And I guess this is the title, PH Championship Season 2. Fifth and sixth place, it's going to be 4,200 BCC. Title PH Championship Season 2 and RMC PH Season 2 Challenger jersey. And for the seventh and eighth place, it's going to be 3,500 BCC and PH Championship Season 2 title and the RMC challenge RMC PH Season 2 Challenger jersey. Just wow. And this
Yeah,
is
the prizes really. They went all in this one. See, we have a lower tier and we have an
yeah.
upper tier also. So really awesome, huge prizes for the community. Oh, this is what we do here.
And
And
of course, right?
I'm actually envious and jealous that they have a chance to win this prizes.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
me too. When I dedicated myself to streaming, that's just it's just too bad, really. Because
Yeah.
we used to play like the wolf format, right? And we were very competitive back
Hmm.
then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, for me, because I noticed that there's no dedicated streamer or caster for the tournaments, I was the sacrificial lamb. So
Well, at least
here
you
we
are
are.
the pioneer of Rome streamers.
Well, Pioneer, no, I guess, but we continued on the legacy, I guess. Because the
Mm.
pioneers were, if I remember correctly, that was Afi, Rafi Bot, Banoobs,
Yeah.
Shay. Those were the ones who were first streaming this. Even the Seria Productions, if I'm not mistaken. And even
Yeah.
then, the
Oh,
community
it's
was,
intense.
was very very keen on creating tournaments. So now
Hmm.
look at look at us now. We are here at RMC, an official offline tournament, but we are on the online qualifier still for the lower tier, and they'll be battling out the top 8 teams will be battling it out on October 25, Chadi.
Ooh, wow, awesome. Okay, and I think let's can read some of the comments here
Sure.
first. Boss Pat, already after the match already message
Have
says,
mercy,
"Have
Boss
mercy, Boss
Dragon.
Dragon." um, Jensen Alayon says, "Congrats to both teams." Sunako says, "Nice game." Shout out to Smurf. And Sunako says, when you mentioned that everyone will get 50,000 each, you will have two abono. So just to clarify that the numbers that you saw there are all for team
The team
prizes.
team prices, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Sachi says Impunet number
Number
one.
one. Wow.
So I think Infinite the number one guild right now. Mm. Okay.
Uh, So right now
What we
we
have
are just
next?
waiting for the next match to happen. I guess it's gonna be at around in less than 2 minutes or less than 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, and they're all inside the room now, and
Yes.
so this is, I believe, where's that?
Which team is this one? It's gonna check my cheat sheet for a bit. It's
Oh, it's Team
Team
No
No
Practice
Practice.
versus and Zero
Zero
Reflexes.
reflexes. Wow.
Yep.
So, like I said, I wasn't here last week, but you probably casted Team No Practice and Zero Reflexes. Care to share your thoughts for both of the teams, Chaddy?
Well, Team No Practice did not practice, but they managed to win like a few games. I think they will win one game, and now they're still alive in here in the lower bracket. I think talent-wise, they're really, really good players. We can see familiar names here. We have the Jaclero, Riz, Sashimi, and the whole team of Infinite are really. Oh, I think this one for this next next match, it's Infinite versus Infinite,
Mm.
all of them in the same guild, and now I think uh, this one Freya's team they're using this thumbnail for a reason. You know what? There's a trick, and you can see here even Chaclero is using a
But
different
yeah.
thumbnail, and that's is there's a reason behind that because when if you play definitely Chaclero will play either Jormungandr or Morocco
Yeah.
because when you transform into snake form or demon form, your thumbnail changes if you set it in default or if you can choose
Ah.
an image. So the enemies can easily locate, especially if you're a Soulbinder, it's a big help for you to
Yes,
see
that's
that
true.
the enemy is in snake form. Okay, this is what we do. And when it transforms into, when go
Human
back to
form.
human form, you know exactly what you need to do. So some players, some players don't want that advantage to be given to their opponents, so they'll use a picture and decide that nope,
Nope.
you have to see us in the inside the arena.
That's a
Oh,
very clever, well, way to hide your form in a sense, right?
yeah.
So very good thinking, quick thinking for all these players here. Even the thumbnail, you have to think it through. You have to
Yes, sir.
counter the way, right? So very nice here. Uh
Oh,
oh, it's
game
starting,
starting.
yeah.
30 seconds.
And
Okay,
who's
zero
POV?
reflexes. Wait, ooh, zero reflexes doesn't have Morok. Uh, so these opted for nameless
Nameless,
instead.
yes.
And Choclero. Oh, will play
Elements. Hmm?
LMX. Oh, they switch roles with Sashimi.
This
Oh
is gonna
wow.
be interesting.
And
I'll go ahead and pick Jack Laria as our POV for the first half, I guess.
okay, here we go.
And here we go, Jack
And now
Laro. See Bream
with the
already up.
Sibrim,
Yeah, here we go,
the
delivering the
early
fish.
immunity.
Delivering the fish, and Bigang
Yes.
Shume is up as well. Shields are up, and here we go. He's just in the back line here. Will support his team members. And Comet Fried Rice again already up. And Jack Laro, I'm not sure if he got stuck here. Yep, went for the portal and will go ahead and try to capture one of the orbs and will probably go to the middle, Chad.
Yep. Now they got both teams got two orbs real quick. Zero reflexes lost that clash, but they can still win. Try to win this if they went really aggressive here. So we see Jaclero with the Shomai because the enemy Yormon is already. The enemy Uber is already in their backline. Now the Seabrim in 5 seconds. Now he will have immunity and he won't have any problem collecting the middle. But it was Bartz who successfully captured the first orb and now they're leading by 200 points and they have the mana burn here to drain the mana of the opponent. Sashimi is down. Now it's time for them to push. Will they be able to capitalize? Ultraman C now with that Uber trying to push forward now in their backline when trying to hit the ghost straight. Use Ember on Jaclero and now Jaclero
Mm.
is dead in an instant. Now he's hitting the Saint, and both of orders will die. So successful push there from Ultraman C, and now it's time for them. See if they will deny the enemies from getting the orb. They tried to, but they're a bit late. But now they do not have any DPS, and they will start hitting Riz here. And Riz almost dead, but not yet. And let's see
Good
if they can
Guardian.
survive. Mm-hmm.
Got pulled, and here
Got
we
put.
go. Jack Laro with the Sea Bream again. Will try to go to the middle. Will contest the White Orb. White Orb successfully contested. Still up. Dabby will be. Well, they're trying to kill off Dabby here. Dabby with only a sliver of health, about to die, but he is live. Is still on the balance. Nope. Dabby is dead. Gwen Chanayao is dead as well. And we have maximum orb stacks for Team No Practice. I think it's time for zero reflexes. And yeah, there we go. The time has come for the three orbs to come. And only 1-5-1-3. Only at less than 200 point difference between the two teams, Shadi.
Yes, and now Zero Reflexes has the momentum. They have three orbs. They will try to own the middle now, and they will try their best not to let Ultraman C go dive in the middle. When Ultraman C dives, it's time for them to control because Ultraman C currently has the Elinia, but now he's pushing and trying to take down one by one. He went straight to Jaclero and died in an instant. He didn't even
Wow.
let them regroup, and now he's really aiming here for the orb holders. He doesn't even care about the enemy Jormungandr and just went straight to the enemy orb holder. And you can see here that he tried to hit the Saint, which is Riz, but now he's diving again because he got that solo wizard. And we can see here he's now pushing, trying to remove the momentum from rebuffing in their enemy backline. And now they're dominating the middle without practice. And now they're leading by 100 points. And Sashimi dropped again. Oleus. So now they will keep the momentum in the middle and keep the pressure for Zero Reflexes. Now Zero Reflexes having a hard time regrouping. Jaclero alone in their backline, getting punished by Ultraman C and Freya. And so you see here, the points is now widening by 500 points. And now Oleus and Sashimi couldn't get that momentum. They couldn't have they having a hard time regrouping. So now they decided to stay in our base. Now Team No Practice is just dominating straight in the middle. Arc trying to backdoor there, but a little bit unsuccessful because Arc is using DPS and it's hard for him to penetrate. And now Sashimi with that middle control now. Let's see if he can turn this around. Sashimi is running low. Sashimi needs support. Sashimi is dead in even. Oh no, not yet dead, but almost there. Oh,
There you
now
go.
he's dead. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely having a hard. So now Torio also got that orb, but he immediately died and now revived. And now Ultraman C here is showing us how to play Nameless really well. He's unstoppable. He couldn't get Dolan trick, maybe, and now he's doing his best just to control the middle and prevent the enemy from getting it. And Sashimi will also try to control the middle, but he's now preheating a little bit. Let's see if he can sustain or if he can get decent support. And now they were able to take down Barts and charge. So two orb holders dead for Team No Practice. It's time for them to
They
get
can
that
still catch
momentum
up.
back. Look at this. Three,
Ooh.
almost 70 points remaining. They need to keep on hitting that green orb holder. They need to drop it or else the points will come in.
They can't die.
And now Bart is slow. 20
Oh, only
seconds
10
left. Only
points.
10 points left.
No! Too close of a match.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Just
goodness.
wow.
So, wow. You can see
Ah,
there that Sashimi really struggled in terms of tankiness. Not sure if his build is tailor fit to counter Nameless, but Nameless with that Ember, the Destiny Death plus damage coming from Freya, it's really huge boost power wise. You can see we saw there that uh, Jack Lero was just one hit by that combo and just died. So for Team Zero Reflexes, they had a hard time regrouping. Ultraman C, credits to Ultraman C, he took that away from them. He prevented getting Dolan trick for some reason. Maybe uh, Freya's, or maybe Oleus is not using True Sight. If you're
Yeah.
not using True Sight, it will be hard for you to win against Nameless. So, uh, strategic use of Relic is something that you also need to keep in mind here, because you only have one choice in Relic. If you um, but that's why we are declaring the lineup at the start, so that you can also adjust which relic to use, which extract to use.
Yes.
And Nameless, if you do not have insight card and you do not have true sight, those two, it's hard for you to win, because you cannot um you you just cannot target the Nameless when
Nameless, yeah.
it's hidden. Luna?
And I guess the replay is ready now. We are going to play the replay of that match
Yeah, we can
again.
see here.
There we
Mhm.
go. You can play it now, I guess. And kudos to Gwen Chanayo. You can see there later that he's been controlling Jacklero, binding him, making him move so slow, and while who was it? Ultraman C pummeling and punishing Jacklero there. Good control. They lost control here. They lost control at the end of the match, but it's still not enough for your zero reflexes to catch up. They're only one white
Mhm.
orb away for the win. But here we go. Let's discuss this replay, Chaddy.
Yeah, because here in the middle you can see here Sashimi always failing to get that momentum, because he's always down. He's always getting targeted, so, or he's always dying. And then once he's down, Ultraman C will just have to go straight to the orb holders, and see, it's instant death. Really, once Ultraman C, once Nameless plus Elinya combo is in the enemy backline, and you cannot Dolan trick him, it will be impossible for you to win against that Nameless, because Nameless requires a lot of attention and instant item adjustment, item
Yes.
modification, because you really need two things to counter Nameless to render him useless. You need Insight card plus True Sight relic. So if you cannot Dolan trick it, if you cannot separate Nameless from Elinia, it's very difficult to win that match. And you can see here that here, even in the middle, the early, the the game is close. Both either teams pushing have successful push. So here, zero reflexes getting three orbs and try to get that momentum and seal this deal. But um, team no practice, even without practice, knows when to push, when to attack at the right time, and who to target. I think the key here is targeting. The combination of Judgment, Soul of Judgment,
Yes.
Destiny Death, and Elinia damage is really, it really brings almost an instant death to even enemy orb holders with high shield. And
High
also,
shield
let's not forget
tankiness,
the
yeah.
yes, the Pion card as well, helping remove shield, that shield capacity really is really helpful. So here, but if you have Nameless and you cannot control Nameless, your shield and your FP won't matter, because Destiny that when you use it, it's instant. It, as long as you see that um that yellow HP bar, when that yellow HP bar goes full, it will bring instant death to the one
Yes.
that gets targeted. So yep, that's what's happening here. Total domination up until the latter part for Team No Practice, or zero reflexes. They still managed to get the momentum there and try to push back, but it's too late. A couple of points too late. Probably this is one of the closest match
Yes.
in this tournament. Yeah, Luna.
Here we go. I think this is the one where Team No Practice will lose all the orbs, and Zero Reflexes getting 3 or 4 orbs, was it? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go. Ultramancy is still punishing team members there. Was Riz Gwen Chaneo dying? But really, kudos to Gwen Chaneo because I was trying to catch his POV, and he was really controlling all of the orb holders earlier on, and he died right. He died early, or he died right now, but still really good job from him. This is the moment there where they're gonna lose all the orbs. Team No Practice.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Lero with the C from here. Ultraman C about to go down. White orb will go up. Jack Lero will collect it. Still one orb for No Practice. They have to kill that orb holder because they're bleeding points, and at the same time they
Yeah. Here.
cannot die.
It's here.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yes, here. I think this one, it could be the moment for Zero Reflexes because they were able to take down 2 orbs. Look at that. And
Yeah,
so no points will be generated. But the mistake that they did here is they didn't focus on the one who got that green
green
orb. So
orb.
the
Yeah,
points just keeps on
that's ticking.
moving
Yeah,
up until the last minute. So if they were able to take it down, points won't regenerate. They need to kill. Team No Practice needs to kill if they want to generate points, but Team Zero Reflexes slow in killing that green orb holder. That's why they were just able to maybe FP or solo phaser
yeah.
that green orb holder and wait for their points to come out. So really close match. Could have gone either way, but I think this last minute execution could
Then
have
better. Yeah,
been better for Zero Reflexes.
I
But
think
congratulations to Team Nova.
they were gunning for the white orb because you see Torio and Jack Lero positioning themselves in the middle, probably waiting for the white orb to pop up. I'm not sure of the time, but I guess the white orb will probably spawn. But they could have, like you said, they could have killed the green orb holder first in order to
Yeah,
stop the points from ticking, and get the white orb. But hey, that's the RMC. That's the pressure for you when you're in these kinds of matches. So
yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. Torio could have pushed together with the DPS and you sold judgment on that green orb holder
Mm-hmm.
and tried to take it down, or even Ultramancy use Destiny Death to ember that green orb holder and then just kill it just to stop them from generating points. Because here you can see stats don't lie. Team No Practice really showed dominance, killing them. But I think that last minute, it's all about that timing. They got that 3 orbs, and one if that points would definitely pile up really quickly. So let's say here, it from 3,000 points to they got 7 kills more. So 10 kills now. They're on
Yeah.
12 kills, and now they get 5 more kills really quick. So the momentum is really in Zero Reflexes favor, especially here. They managed to take down 2. If I'm them, I would definitely even try to get 4 orbs to really
Yeah, for
push that,
sure. Yeah.
make that points, go faster and stop. Then Team No Practice will have to focus on killing them.
Yes.
So, yep. At least we saw here that the the thing that Zero Reflexes missed, which is the green orb holder, but maybe in this map 3 they can bounce back, and we're looking for a more intense matchup between these 2 teams. Uh,
And I guess we are gonna start round number 2, Chaddy.
okay, round number 2. Oh, Eric Navarra says, "Infinite, not nice human." Ah, I know that
Ah,
line. I know where it came from. Eric Navarra, "Infinite, not nice human." They're number 1, right? According to Sachi, they're number 1,
but not nice, human.
but not nice human.
Mm. So
Okay.
apparently, Jack Lero's team only banning Morok. So
Oh
interesting.
wow. Yeah.
Probably from my point of view, like I said, I was trying to watch Gwen Chanayo's Morok earlier, and they were really controlling all the orb holders while the nameless was hit Ultramancy hitting the orb holders, pummeling them. So most probably they don't want that to happen again. But this is map 3, a little bit different when it comes to strategy or to the mechanics.
Yes.
So what do you think about the ban?
Yeah, it's the band. I think it's maybe there's it's there two things. One, maybe they know that they cannot ban any more jobs because these are the jobs that they can play, so they cannot rotate anymore. So they can let's
Mm-hmm.
just ban Morok and adjust this one. Also, maybe for them, it's really the Morok that's giving them a hard time,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe they have a plan to counter them because this one is map 3 anyway. It's a game of action and a game of rotation. Let's see if they can rotate faster without Morok in the lineup. So
I
here we'll
am in
see.
Ultraman's POV, Chaddy.
Yeah, in Ultraman C really aggressive now in trying to get each node. So now he got their base. A Destiny Shadow is casted, but now he's just staying in the base, and he needs to move forward. And now Team Zero Reflexes is faster in rotating. So and he got that Dolan trick, and now
Oh.
he is separated from Freya. This is what's missing in that game number 1. But now Team Zero Reflexes adjusting and knowing that Ultraman C is really a problem, and now Ultraman C will try to cut. Instant Shadow is casted, and now he got Ultraman C back, and he
Bingo.
got Freya back rather, and now they will try to keep and capture this their enemy their base before moving forward. But he got Dolan trick again, so now Zero Reflexes aggressive with that Dolan trick on Ultraman C, and now Ultraman C needs to cut because everything it's bingo for
It's bingo
team
black.
Zero Reflexes. Ew, no, they got their base, but it's
Okay.
not yet. It's nowhere close. It's 118 to 250. There's a lot of catching up to do for Team No Practice, and it needs to start with cutting the nodes. But now, the momentum is on Zero
Zero
Reflexes
reflexes.
side. Yes, and Jacklero here, just alone buffing at 9 o'clock while the others do the killing. Now they're camping their base. No team, no practice. Needs to move away from their base. And now they form their triangle. Let's see if they can keep the momentum now. And team, I think they are having a hard time adjusting to the no Morok lineup, and now they're getting killed one by one. Team Zero Reflexes showing us what they can do, but now they're trying to capture every node here, and they got their enemy base, and now they will keep on hunting. So you see now that using Dolan trick on Ultraman C really aggressively is paving it's really doing them an amazing it's like an advantage for them, and Ultraman C is having a hard time getting that momentum, and now Team Zero Reflexes is dominating here in map number 3. You know?
And here we go, Ultraman C. Still trying to find ways to cut that nodes. We'll try to go to the 3 o'clock area when probably kill Jack Lero again. Health lances have been set up. No instant kill for Jack Lero, and they were able to cut the
Mm-hmm.
node. And we'll probably try to take the 6 o'clock node here in order to form a white line again. However, there we go, cutting up. Just too late. I guess this match or this round goes to Team Zero Reflexes. Just
Yeah,
wow.
in map here in map 3, I think the advantage is with actually having nameless is an advantage because if you play it as an Uber and you drop Elinia, you can still move fast. You
Yes,
can
that's
switch
true.
to DPS and you can cut and kill the ones that cutting too. So that's an advantage if you have nameless in your lineup. But what's missing in game number 1 that we saw here in map number 3 is they're aggressively using Dolan trick on
Yeah.
Ultraman C.
Yeah.
That's why even though he has 4 kills because of Destiny Death, it didn't translate to win because uh they couldn't let Freya couldn't play. That's it. They
Yeah.
couldn't play because he keeps on getting dismounted from um Nameless. And the most important thing, actually, the better or the stronger your the tankier your Uber is, the better it is for you, and the better performance um the Elenia will
Yeah.
play. So it's an amazing job, amazing adjustment for Team
Zero
Zero
reflexes.
Reflexes to be able to remove Morok from the scene and just focused on Ultraman C. So Ultraman C getting that Dolan trick, like I said, and it's hard. And from there, it's just the momentum. Always on Zero Reflexes side. Yeah.
The very good control on, like you said, very good control on Ultraman C and Freya. Freya, Ultraman C getting Dolan trick. Freya, once demounted, gets killed immediately. Ultraman
Mhm.
C is trying to roam around, probably trying to cut the node still. However, though, the downtime of the DPS, Freya, and Ultraman C is just too much for it's just too much basically, and they weren't able to secure additional nodes because of that. So really good job on controlling Ultraman C. Maybe the ban helped because the players can move around, but well, it's map 3, so again it's a different strategy for map number 3 because it's black and white chess, it's a teller. So
Yeah, again, it's if you cannot win in Clash, you can win by rotating,
yes.
start by cutting the nodes, separating. Because in map 3, it will be a combination of players, right? In this current meta, it's usually Jormungandr plus Elinia plus Soulbinder.
Yeah.
So in this case, Ultraman C uh, uh, is the Uber. So it's Uber Elinia plus another support. The key here is whoever you kill the support first, the one supporting the Uber.
Yeah.
So the one supporting Ultraman C or the one supporting Sashimi, if Sashimi is the your, you need to kill it fast and then you kill the Uber and then you go from there. But if you cannot do that, what you can do is you can separate them by
Mhm.
rotating. Just try to cut and capture different nodes because sometime at some point they will have to separate, so the Uber can go to enemy base and the
Yeah.
support can go to the other side to stop the opponents from cutting, and then they will, that's your key moment there. That's a key target for you to kill it one by one, just just because at this point, in that point what we saw, the momentum is there because they always winning the clash and they couldn't
Yes.
be separated. They're always playing as a unit. But you really need to find a way on how you can stop them from playing together in map number 3. And when they do, you can start camping or maybe even um, just keep on moving and moving around until you get as many nodes as possible. But um, prioritizing clashing even when you're losing is really a bad strategy for
Yeah.
map 3.
And now
Yep.
we are going for round number 3 for
Oh, wow.
Kalbonatics versus Team Mapagmahal. Wait. Oh, oh, okay.
I know
The
this is Uncle Red Army and Team
Is it?
Pajamas, I think.
I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Oh, no,
Oh,
game
no,
3. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. Because we're on the lower bracket. Yeah, yeah, I forgot. So
this is
it's
no, but I can see here team uh no, it's I think no, it should be, there's
it
still
should be game 3, right?
map number 2, right? There still should be map number
Yeah,
2.
yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. So right now we are confirming. Just confirming with the the staff here, the
No,
operations
because I
team.
can. Yeah, it should be map number 2 because the score is 1-1, but we can see
Yeah, yeah.
Uncle, I think Red Army needs to leave. They're very excited to play. 4, leave. Okay.
My third game.
So now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
mhm, just to clarify, we're going to have another
Round
map
three.
number 2 between Zero Reflexes and Team No Practice because the score is 1-1. So we're just waiting for Zero Reflexes to come back in this room so we can start map number 2. So again, so now the advantage would be in Team
Team
No
no practice,
Practice
right? Yeah.
favor because they get to choose which jobs to ban. I'm not sure which one
I think it's
they're
Yorm.
banning.
They're banning Yorm.
Oh, just Yorm.
Just
Yeah, they're
Yorm.
just
Yeah.
banning Yorm and Gander. Ooh,
Interesting.
interesting. So
Interesting.
maybe we will see here either a Morok Uber or a nameless Uber. Either way, it will be they have to do it without the pesky Jormungandr. Jormungandr is now the famous Uber, not only because it can build it in tank mode, but also the
DPS.
control it gives. Just
Yes.
those freeze stone, that serpent domain was really annoying. Plus, I think that one of the most overpowered skill here is the space time prison, where they cannot you cannot use any skills or attack or do anything in general once you get 3 stacks of space time prison. So that's why it's really a priority for you to kill the Jormungandr. So maybe that's why they decided to ban it for this round. So let's see what will happen. Oh, is that
I think
you can
somebody's
see
trying
here?
to get in from Uncle Red No Army, but they keep on kicking him. But we're still
It's Uncle Red
missing
Army.
one member for Zero Reflexes. Um, would you like to? Do you have an idea why their name is Zero Reflexes? Team No Practice. It's basically a given, right?
The,
Because they don't have any practices. But for Zero
the
Reflexes,
reaction
why?
time.
Because they're old. Got zero already.
Maybe they have maybe they're having a hard time figuring out what to do next after a given situation. They have the loading time to process what's happening.
For me, they're just old. I think they're just old. That's why, got zero reflexes already. Too old for this, for instant reflexes.
Who do you think is the oldest in oldest
Ah,
member here in team no Zero Reflexes?
I think it's gonna be
Maybe
Jack Lero.
Chaclero? Yeah,
See, maybe Jack Lero. It's gonna be Jack Lero
Chaclero.
because we've been playing with Jack Lero for like ages now.
Even
Uh,
in Wolf, right?
Even in Wolf, we've been playing with Jack Lero, and he's still playing. Autumn Hime saying
Maybe.
zero reflexes. Okay, they're ready. I think they are gonna start the match in just a few. Jack Lero still fighting, even with the age gap.
Shout so shout out to Jack Lero's grandson or granddaughter.
I remember Jack Lero casting a 6v6
Ooh.
tournament, like the official 6v6 one. I
Oh,
can't
really?
quite remember what season that is, but I know Jack Lero was one, and there was this Niki Niki was the other one, I guess, and there was this other one who was partnered up with Jack Lero. I just forgot who it is. So that's
Oh.
how old Jack Lero is for me. And to those who are just
Well,
who are just tuning in or watching right now, Jack Lero is our friend. That's why we can, we have that pass to tease him and such. So yeah, no issues here.
yeah, very passionate player Jack Lero
Yeah,
since the beginning of time. Jensen Alayon says, thank you for Jacklero sa pag-sell ng Alien Valk last January. Love you from
From Smurf.
Smurf. Oh, he was able to snap that card. Maybe for this tournament.
Probably,
Oh,
probably. And we are gonna start our last round for the night. Well, not really. Last round for this match.
yes,
So,
for this match.
oh, Kami is here. Hello, hello, Kami.
Hello, Kimmy. Oh, okay. So map number 2. This is like a battle of winning the clash in the middle of the start,
Yes.
and the first team usually who secures 2 or 3 orbs and the fastest team to set up in on the
The
side
step,
or
yeah.
either left and right usually wins
Mm,
the match. But if the team is really good in pushing and taking them down to reset the playing field and battle it out again in the middle, then it's a different story. But now, the most important clash of all is the start. So let's see who will win the initial clash, who will win or who will capture more than 2 nodes or at least 2 nodes and set up their defense. Because this one, this is the complete opposite of map number 1.
yes.
So here we go.
Whose POV are we
And now
gonna watch here, Chani?
I'm looking at
Gwen
Gwen
Chaneo?
Chanayo POV now. Is using with that Morok form, and now he will try to chain everyone, casting that Dark Knight Storm, trying to go. They're hitting that Judgment. Let's see if they can take down 1 or 2 here. Definitely, we're still waiting for their shield to be to run out. Gwen is low, and now the orbs are up. Will they be able to take one? Oh, so they will. So 1 orb went to. Oh, it's not yet updating, but I feel it. Zero Reflexes got 2, and they got it good. The good combination.
Yes.
They got Lava Path, so Team No Practice will orb holders will have a hard time walking back to set up their defense because of that Lava Path effect, where orb holders will have HP reduction every time they try to walk. And now they keep on pushing. Gwen's team trying to push because Jack Lero's team is already setting up here, setting up their defense. So Gwen is slow. Gwen's about to go down. Bart is slow too.
Oh, Danny goes
Now
down.
Team No Practice having a hard time securing or pushing forward because Team Zero Reflexes are just that good. Oh no, Bart's died. The one that pushed died, and now the advantage is for belongs to Zero Reflexes here, and they couldn't penetrate. Like I said, they were able to set up first, and now when Team No Practice having a hard time penetrating, even their orb holders are dying by pushing. Charge just died, and now they just got 1 orb. They need to keep pushing here, and
Oh,
we'll
3
see now
orbs.
that they really need to find a loophole in how they can win this one. So Quicksilver died there, so they do not have SB. It's time for them to push. Maybe they can do something about it. No, but they decided to just rebuff. Um, Now all Zero Reflexes has to do is to tighten their defense because they're still leading. Now the pressure is on Team No Practice because they have to push. They really have to push in order to get a chance of winning, or else Zero Reflexes will just keep on getting that white orb on their side. And now this is what they're doing. Bart's managed to pick up, Chaclero managed to pick up, and now I think they're rebuffing. Um, they're pushing from behind now, but
Portal tactic.
Freya here was able to. They got dropped, and now it is now reunited with Ultraman C, and they will rebuff again and try to push. And they're now just waiting for that shield, and then I believe that they will push. So now Team Zero Reflexes moving away from each other, and now they're pushing. Let's see if they can take them down. The orb has been collected, Judgment has been casted, but let's see. If they can kill this one in. But now I know the problem now. They're not in full force. Only 4
Yep.
players pushing. Let's see if they can take down 1 or 2. We see here Team Zero Reflexes HP still full. Dave is low. Dave is dead. Freya and Ultraman C again trying to push, trying to kill just one orb. They just need to kill one orb holder and reset it and play in the middle.
Yes.
But now, that one orb holder, they're trying to chase Chaclero, but it is impossible for them because Ultraman C died and separated from Freya, and now they have to regroup again. Zero reflexes, just keeping uh, the momentum defensive wise here on their side because they know the pressure is on Team No Practice. And now Chaclero with
Oh,
that Ember,
Jacklero!
Chaclero is dead. Ooh! And now it's reset. They need to go to the middle, and who will take it? Bartz will be there to take it. Will he be? Will they be able to get 3 orbs and set up the defense? They trying to capture that orb, but Arc is there to deny them from getting that red orb. But now,
Oh,
their
they
lead,
got the red orb,
Zero
yeah.
Reflexes is just leading by just a tiny bit. Morok is low. Let's see. But Zero Reflexes got that orb again with just... Bartz managed to
Bards,
steal one.
yeah.
Or
But
managed to
it's
get
a double white
Chuck,
orb.
oh, it's still alive. They need to deny them from collecting the orb. Charge is having a hard time collecting the orb. Now with the Seabrim, will he be able to collect after this one?
There
We'll
we
both
go.
find out
Jack
soon. Oh,
Lero,
Jack
though.
Lero managed to get it now. So just a tiny separation, tiny bit of points separating these two. 50 points. Quicksilver is low. Riz is low. Let's see if they can make a difference. Riz now. Having that space now, collecting that white orb, managed to collect that one. Charge is low. Charge, Freya, they need to regroup again. This is just 100 points separating
Yeah.
them. They need to do it quick, but now, Zero Reflexes has that lava path advantage.
I
Let's see
think
if
it's
they
gonna
can
be
capitalize.
the last clash that they need in order for them to
Yes.
win.
It
But they have
doesn't
to
need
do
to
it
be
fast.
perfect, but
Yeah.
it needs to be now. Yep, Ultraman C now pushing forward. Trying Riz, get that destiny that let's see if they can capitalize on killing Riz. Riz managed to escape. And it's
No, it's
over.
just too late.
Team Zero Reflexes managed to win that
Wow.
match. Yeah, like I said, they were the first one to win the clash in the middle. They were the first team to collect 2 orbs. They were the first team to set up their defense on the left side. And after that, the pressure is in Team No Practice on how they can. They need to take down one orb holder, but they're having issues. One thing that I saw is that they both got 2 orbs. They're using the right side to rebuff, but the problem is only 4 members are pushing,
Because
and it's really hard because they
they're
tried at
using the
first.
white because they were using the portal tactic, right? And the
Yes,
orb
they're
holders
using the
can't
portal.
really use the portal, if I remember
Mm-hmm.
correctly. That's why it's gonna
Yeah,
be a
so
four
what
v
they
six scenario.
Mhm. Yeah, but what they did there is they can regroup in the middle and then push in front. But the problem is if you got just 4 players, it will be hard for you because when you push and there's LMX, the LMX will keep on sustaining. The sync will keep on sustaining the whole team. Even the Soul Binder will keep on supporting the targeted player, the targeted teammate, so that it will be hard for you to take down. And taking you down without the support from Saint, without support from LMX will be way easier. And one thing too that I noticed is that when they drop, they were because they only need to drop one orb holder. I think they're targeting multiple players at a time. They can just focus on one key target, just that one kill, one orb
Yeah,
kill will reset everything. Like we saw there,
with
Jacklero
Chaddy,
died with that
Jackler, yeah,
Ember combination.
yeah.
Yes, and they have to reset and fight in the middle. But fortunately for Team Zero Reflexes, they were able to get the orb again and um set up their defenses again, and now that was definitely too late for Team No Practice. They didn't capitalize. I think there should be a quick communication between DPS and the support, so when one orb is about to go down, that support player or whoever that is should rush in the middle and try to go and get that third orb. But what happened there was Arc, thinking really quick, decided to stop defending them and went straight to the middle
Yeah.
and deny those opponents who will try to
Trying to get
get
the orb.
that orb. Yeah, Luna.
And we are showing the replay right now of what happened in the earlier match. In a sec, I'm gonna also show the new bracket. But let's watch the replay first, Chaddy.
Okay, so I think here we'll see how hard it is at the start for Team No Practice to push. I think what they need to do here is, because Dave is dead, but I think Dave needs to set the tone here, use judgment on one key target, and then both Gwen and who's that? The other DPS or the other Uber Ultraman C needs to attack the player with that, the one that where they use that soul judgment to, so
Hmm.
that we can easily take it down. Destiny death plus soul judgment is a really deadly combination, and to give you like instant kill, and that's what they're struggling here with. So now instead of killing zero reflexes, they are the ones dying because they have multiple targets, and it's really hard to take down a team that has already set up their defense if you're targeting multiple ones at a time. Um, I think here we'll see their team zero reflexes is spreading out because they want to avoid those 2-in-1 scenarios where DPS can maybe the Morok can kill or chain as many players as
Yeah.
possible. So they keep on spreading them, and once they see they're pushing forward, they're going up top the stairs. So it's good positioning, good presence of mind, and see here. They're dying one by one. No, here the SB is dying, but the SB doesn't have any orb. So it's like a useless skill. He can just get resurrected by the Saint or respawn and come back. What they really need to do here is either kill the Uber if they're having a hard time, kill
Yeah.
the Uber real quick so that once the Uber is dead, they can start attacking the orb holders. But or they can go straight to enemy orb holders too. So the problem here is the really target selection and fast takedown. So they just keep on dying and dying and dying. But
Yes.
props to them, they still managed to keep the game close up until the last minute. It's really good match. It's just that they're one or two execution away from winning one, or they just weren't able to. Um, well, they could have won, and put the pressure to zero reflexes once they take down Jack Lero. Um, Jack Lero there in
Yeah,
dying,
yeah.
and
This
but
were
Arc,
Jack London. Yeah.
yes, yeah, Arc going in the middle to deny. That's good presence of mind coming from Arc, knowing that if they get 3 orbs, the pressure will be on their
Yes,
side. That's
yes.
why Arc says, "No, I will do my best. I will do everything in my power not to let you have that third orb, so that the pressure will still be here." Here, you see here, Chaclero is dead. They got 1 orb. They need to rush in the middle, but now they're trying to get in the middle. But Arc will be there. Arc will be in the middle to deny everyone from getting that orb. It doesn't matter. It's either way, it will reset in the middle once the orb is dropped. And now they got 2 orbs again. So that winning play, I think Arc win this game for Team Zero Reflexes, and because of that, congratulations, and they're still alive. Mm-hmm.
Wow,
You
just
know?
wow. Only 65 points left here, but I think, like you said, Team No Practice wasn't able to execute this properly at the end. Basically, Zero Reflexes winning, Arc winning the game for them. What a match! What a match between these two teams.
Yeah. Imagine if Team No Practice had practice time. They could have won. They could have practiced those push, and maybe will they could have won
They
this
could have
match.
won this
But
match.
now, yeah, I think Uncle Red Army and Pajamas are all inside the room, and we are ready to start. Maybe.
So we're just waiting for it to start. Um, oh, there we go. We are starting right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and change it to the match proper.
Okay.
Jensen Alayon saying that it's pang finals or like a finals match. Yeah, yeah,
Of
it
course,
is.
definitely
It was. It was.
one of the closest match, definitely.
I think they
Okay,
needed
so
Charged
now,
to be there. The
mm-hmm.
LMX. They needed the LMX to be there to support them because they weren't able to sustain the damage that has been done by zero reflexes. So at the end of the game, you can see there that Charge was actually trying to run to help them and try to steal the white orb. However, to no avail, it was unsuccessful. And they were able
Yeah,
to deny Charge that steal, and basically zero reflexes for someone with zero reflexes. Arc showing that youth before had
probably the youngest.
the
Oh,
youngest most
okay.
probably. Here we go. We are starting Pajamas and Uncle Red Army. I know you like Pajamas because of their lineup creativity. Who are we
And the
watching?
costume, yeah, I think here Pajamas definitely one of the most creative teams in team composition wise on how to counter other teams. But now that we have to declare the lineup for each matches, let's see they can try and steal a game from Uncle Red Army. But now it's all our Uncle Red Army wiping them 8 kills to none, and now they have mana burn. But Team Pajamas got that green orb. Let's see if they can capitalize on that one. And now both of our orb holders from Uncle Red Army already set up in the middle. B got that Destiny, got that Ember, but the HP bar won't get maxed out because it's being supported really well. Let's see if I think B with that good side control, avoiding those AoEs in the middle, managing to hit the opponents, and now A B C D F Glee is stoned and it's about to go down. Let's see. Oh,
Okay,
for
Glee.
Mafi with the good shackles as well. They were able to take down one Pajamas team. Uh, really couldn't find the momentum here, but still they got 2 orbs. But the problem is for them, Uncle Red Army dominating the middle. And now even Idol Burst forcing his way through the middle without the white orb seems like a huge mistake coming from Idol Burst.
Idolverse.
But now let's see if Uncle Red Army will push that aggressive button. Now they're doing it. B is in the enemy backline, trying to show dominance, trying to prevent the enemy from getting momentum, uh, preventing them from regrouping and getting that shield. But we can see here that Mush using that backdoor strat, attacking from behind. But unfortunately, they couldn't kill the orb holders. Zell now is sitting, getting controlled by Rafa, but Izel still alive. And still well, still dominating the middle. Mafi and Fly Solo both down. I think this is an opportunity for
Yep.
them to go to the middle. And now they're
And
moving. Fly Solo needs to regroup with B, but he found B already. Let's see if they can stop the bleeding from here. B now pushing forward, trying to hit them, freezing them, and now Adalbers is dead. The momentum still in Uncle Red Army side. 1,000 to 2,450. Team Pajamas doesn't have any orb. Uncle Red Army refuses to get 3 orbs. They just want to focus on 2 so that the others can just move fast and just keep on hitting them. Serpent Domain casted by B, but he needs to move away. B is dead. Now it's another opportunity for Team Pajamas to move in the middle. Then now that's what they're doing, slowly but surely. But B here is been reunited with Fly Solo. And now 4 o'clocks getting hit. Will there be help? Will they be able to take out the mighty, tanky 4 o'clocks? Nope, Glee died first. And now
Idolverse.
Idol versus that again. You can see here the firepower difference, 35 kills to 9 coming from Uncle Red Army. And now they just want that mana burn. They do not want anything else. Even the Saint now pushing forward, using Fate Prey. Now they're camping the enemy backline.
They're
So
playing it
guys,
safe.
you
They're
see
playing
here,
it safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the strategy of Uncle Red Army is just full power moving forward. They know they have the advantage in terms of experience. They played a lot of top games, top tier gaming, but now you see here, 4 o'clock's probably got that Soul of Judgment and running low, but he got rebuffed by EDW Pro. Very good rebuff there. And you see here the difference. One of the key difference is Rafa dying 15 times, couldn't able to help, wasn't able to be a factor in killing the opponents. See, none of the orb holders go down. It's just all Uncle Red Army from here. We'll see that
On
that
replay.
15 deaths is so huge compared to Izel's 3 deaths. Yes, they did manage to separate B, take down B twice. They managed to separate B and fly solo, but they couldn't take advantage of the momentum. Rafa and the rest of the gang, they tried to go to the middle, but really hard for them because Mafi is also there. If your problem
Yeah.
is the Uber because it's so tanky, another problem you may
Nope,
want to
there's
have is that
more.
Mafi, yes, silently killing 15 and dying only twice. This is because probably switching from tank to DPS perfectly here. So Nameless a non-factor because in order for Nameless to work, you need a combination of Soul Binder and that Soul Judgment and that Destiny Death from Nameless. But it's really hard because Nameless is a close range player. He needs to get close to his opponents before he can use skills. And definitely, the advantage in terms of range belongs to Anchor Red
Yes.
Army because B can spread the floor. Mafi is there, and Izel creates that separation because and also relic wise team uh Uncle Red Army can probably opt out in using spiritual blade because they do not have Morok. This is instant maybe use of angeling star
Yep.
card in the armor because you cannot confuse the enemy. The reason why a Morok is very important now, Morok is part of the meta, is because if you decide to use angeling, you will die against Morok. So maybe that's what they did here. That's why Mafi got that 15 kills.
And
Yep.
one factor that I
Luna?
noticed as well, Idol Burst was actually roaming around. So it's preventing his teammates to gain that shield. That's very important shield. If you
Yeah.
notice, you mentioned earlier that Idol Burst was trying to go to the middle, even if the White Orb was not around, probably trying to position himself.
Yes.
However, though, his teammates was getting pummeled here at the sideline or at the side.
Yes.
Uh, so
That's
Idol,
just bad positioning.
yeah, exactly, right? And basically, Idol Burst is needed in order for his teammates to sustain the damage that's being done by Uncle Red Army. That's what I noticed on my
Yes.
POV.
Correct. Yeah. Because LMX is just the walking checkpoint or walking
Yeah,
respawn point for teams because you need to regroup when you're losing. You really need to regroup fast, drop everything that you're doing, make sure you get all the buffs, the mountain plus the comet fried rice. You need
Meteors.
all once you get those shields up at maximum capacity, that is your time to push again. But if you can, once you go down and you cannot regroup well, it will be hard for you to get that momentum back. So you can see here, Rafa. Uh, Rafa had a hard time. Maybe it's not always with the LMX. So he has 15 kills, 15 deaths there rather, and it's really hard if you cannot regroup well if you're always out of position. I think the main commander here, aside from Soulbinder, should be the LMX because he knows when he can buff the team. He knows when he
Yes.
can provide the support for this team. It just so happens that Team Uncle Red Army managed to really take the momentum out, even camping in their enemy base. So there's no There's no area for them outside of the respawn point to regroup, reshield, and reset their gameplay. You know?
And because you can see here as well, they opted not to get those two orbs, but instead, just play it safe, camp, camp the enemy team, and let the points stick till 4,000. So, just
Yeah,
flawless execution
mhm.
for Uncle Lord Army, I guess.
Yeah, because they just their strategy is they just want Mafi to keep on killing, keep on pressuring the enemy, and instead of getting the third orb holder, they also want their soulbinder to move fast and provide the necessary support in the middle whenever they need to, because they really need to take good care of their Jormungandr, which they did, and take good care, because once if you cannot ruin the gameplay of Yormun and Elenia, it will be hard for you
Yeah.
to really stop that team, because they are really uh, amazing in what they do, especially map 1 showed there that there's really a gap in terms of strategy. We see them almost always intact, always together, playing together as one cohesive unit. So if you want to take down one, you're going to get through this other five players. Yeah.
And I think we already are done with the ban phase. The pajamas are banning LMX and Elinia. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Ooh,
No
this is
shields.
interesting. No shield, team, no shield. Oh, this is where probably Kalitzberg will shine
Yeah.
the brightest without that pesky shield, or maybe even the nameless from that
In the nameless, yeah.
pesky
This is
LMX shield. Yeah.
one of the matches that I would like to watch where LMX is actually banned, because LMX
Mm-hmm.
right now for me is just a top tier support, enabling various metas right now, like the Elinia nameless, Elinia, basically Elinia plus the Uber, right? But let's see if what strategy is Pajamas gonna do, where LMX is banned, and we are gonna start in just a few seconds. Declare now.
Yeah, they definitely have an advantage in
Yeah.
terms of lineup, because they already prepared for this. That once they lose, they're
Yes.
going to ban this job. So it's up for Uncle Red Army to they will probably bring Hela back, or probably bring Rat Chrissy back, now that there is no LMX.
Yes.
So if let's see, because they know Mafi is there, so they're probably going to use Hela here, because Hela loves HP loss, and
Yes.
Morok will give him that necessary HP loss to convert it into HP. But let's see. I've seen stranger things happen. How this team can adjust and probably steal one game against a mighty Uncle Red Army.
Like I said, I wasn't here last week. Did Uncle Red Army lose a round or no?
They did not. They were able to. I think one of the strongest teams in this tournament is Kalbonatics version 2.0. But the Uncle Red Army was able to manage to keep them in at bay. So they're still, yeah, they are yet to drop one game. Right now they're really undefeated. So let's see if Pajamas banning LMX can help them. Okay, so map 3, again, a battle of action and rotation. Let's see if they can rotate fast, and if they can, oh, they're using Rat Greasy for Uncle Red Army. For Team Pajamas, yes, indeed, they are using Hela. So now it's see if they can capitalize on these changes and how they will play, how how Jormungandr, probably Jormungandr will play DPS, because there is no Elinia anymore, or probably controller too. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to Idolburst Hela. Let's see if he can maximize the Hela
Mm.
potential by playing on the side where Morok is. Now he went straight to the enemy base and will try to get it and turn it into their favor. Now they got the early triangle. Let's see here. Um, oops! Now that was very quick. And now Idleburst is alone. He needs to find, if he wants to capitalize, he needs to find where the Morok is. But now we're seeing EDW Pro low. Will he be able to take down? No, no, no. It's ADW Pro still alive. The triangle belongs to Anchor Red Army. Now they're going for the run and gun. Rafa got chained. Rafa. Everything else. If you look at DD, too easy for attorney POV. He's turning everyone into Kaletsberg. And now he's just unleashing mayhem wherever he goes. And now now he's just chasing different opponents. We'll see here that he's already camping. Oh, he died here. Now it's close. The game is close. 880, 900 to 700. Only 200 points separating these two teams. And now
Triangle on
almost
map.
everything but one in favor of Team Pajamas. Will they be able to sustain? Oh, sort of casted. Oh, they got. Let's see if they can capture this one, but no, they cannot capture 9 o'clock. Let's see how they can recover. And now, Anchored Army managed to rebuff again. Mafi is dead, turning into Kal. Yeah, both teams have Khalid. Mosh
Yes.
now is also dead. Mecha Viper is now camping in the enemy base to try to capture that one. Mecha Viper now going to 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock he goes waiting for his friends. They're aiming for EDW Pro here. Let's see if they can steal it. Yep, they managed to get now two lines here. Mecha Viper is slow. B is just running, trying to control, trying to hit, but the movement belongs to Team Pajamas. They know they can fight in terms of firepower. They're going to do
Nice
it via
rotation there.
rotation. Very good presence of mind coming from their players, trying to rotate, trying to turn every white node into black. Now Mush will die. DD too easy for Attorney, showing dominance there and now attacking at will, trying to attack McViper, but now he's get chained. Will he recover? No,
No, no.
nope, nope,
No,
nope,
no,
no,
wasn't able to
no.
recover. But here we
Yeah,
go.
everything is on. No, we have a tie. Both teams award. Now the Uncle Red Army got two lines here and one to Pajamas, but they're still leading by 700 points. And now they're starting to cut, and now they got everything but 3 o'clock. Let's see if they can, if Team Pajamas can start cutting to stop the bleeding. But now they're all here in the enemy base. Now they got that one line. They need a little bit more. They need to keep on cutting. Idle burst now. Idle burst. Trying to get the base, but oops. Fly
Oh,
solo rip off instead of getting the base first. And now it's sitting. And now using the triangle. Is now back on the side of Pajamas, but not for long. Attorney just staying in enemy base, killing everyone who will go there. But now the movement is really good for Team Pajamas. But now
bingo!
it's bingo for Uncle Red Army. Let's see how Idol Burst and the rest of Team Pajamas will rotate here. They really need to stop the bleeding. They got the triangle really quick again. And the movement, really good. In terms of kill, it's close, 25 to 19. Small lead for Team Pajamas, but they're now they're going down one by one. And now the triangle belongs to Uncle Red Army, 3-4, and now almost close. Oh, it's
Oh,
really
triangle
close.
again for black.
The triangle again for black. Let's see, will there be upset number one for Team Uncle Red Army? Oh my goodness, that's a good cut. For four, managed to cut that one to stop the bleeding. They have an advantage now in terms
Triangle.
of the triangle again for Team Pajamas, but it's short-lived. And now we're seeing
T.
just couple of
Triangle.
points separating
Oh,
these two,
oh,
and now everything.
oh,
Ooh, ooh,
just wow.
ooh, oh, wow.
God.
Banning. And you see here, the adjustment started outside the arena. Banning NMX. Forcing EDW Pro to play a different job other than the LMX. And now they know that Idolburst is a really good Hella player. He knows one hell of a player. So uh, they, even though they're losing in terms of number of kills, as you can see here, Mafi and Attorney still dominating map number 3. uh, but you see, they couldn't win the clash. They know that already. They accepted that for a fact. So what they did is they keep on cutting and try to separate those key players, the combination of those players. That's why they were able to kill a few players that are separated. Especially they know that DD too easy for Attorney is mostly staying at their base. So that's one TPS for you. And they just know that they have to keep on rotating, cut, and then go from there. Once their opponents are separated, they can easily kill them one by one. So that's what they did here. And now they're banning Nameless and
Nameless.
Elinia.
We will wait for the official though. They would like to ban Nameless and Elinia, but still pending as of the moment. Let's see if it's official. Now we're going back to the replays though. Really, really good job from Team Pajamas, able to stop Uncle Red Army from being undefeated in this tournament. They managed to get one
Yes, that's
round. They managed to get one round. So
yes.
right now they just need a little bit more push in order to dethrone
Uh-huh.
Uncle Red Army from being the one of the strongest team here, Chaddy. What a match.
Yes. Yeah, what a match. And now they're bringing LMX back by banning Elinia and Nameless. So let's see how good will be. So Team Pajamas is not only good in their team composition, they also good in strategizing which jobs to ban, and it really showed them that banning these jobs is really, really, really an advantage for them. So there will be no thick LMX shield. There will be no Elinia to ride in the Yormund, because that
Yes.
Uber is really, really good. So they know the strength and weaknesses of the lineup that they have, and they know that Idolburst is a really good Hela player. That's why they decided to just use Hela instead of LMX, and that really um, gave them that advantage. And of course, the rotation, presence of mind all throughout the game. Didn't even give the moment. Every time, if you notice, every time the node, there will be a triangle, it will easily be cut. It will just stay for like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 seconds. Even when it's bingo, and even if when the opponents got all of the orbs, or all of the nodes rather, both teams are really good in moving and cutting and trying to stop the bleeding. So that's one really. This is, I know that this is the lower tier division, but so that's high level gameplay for
Yeah.
both teams. You know.
So I think there's gonna be a change. Wait, that is final. It's gonna be KH. Oh yeah, okay, KH and Nameless. Okay. I thought they changed
So
it, but it's just the. No, it's the same. It's Nameless and KH. I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but I know it's gonna be exciting. I haven't seen the declaration yet of the lineup for Team Pajamas. So we are waiting for what's gonna happen next. So
oh,
mm,
they are because for the longest time but Team Pajamas is playing with Nameless. So now it's up for them to adjust
adjust.
now without Nameless. What job will be there for them? I'm
Yeah,
not sure if they can play the standard lineup.
Namorok, Yorm,
Um.
Elinia, LMX.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see. Let's
Yeah,
see.
so now it's payback time. You banned our LMX. Will ban your Nameless. We're just waiting for Team Pajamas to enter the room, and you know
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's
This is
confirmed.
Mecha Viper says Ellie puts a chokehold on the meta. Yeah, Elinia is really really
Is it
good if
really
you have a
Elinia?
tank.
Is it really Elinia
It's
though?
well, firepower wise, yes, it's Elinia, but I think the for me personally, the OP is really the Uber, especially the Jormungandr.
Mm.
If the Jormungandr is well built, is if it's really tanky enough to sustain damages, it will be hard for you to, because in snake form, it's immune to Dolan. You cannot
Yes.
separate Elinia to the Uber using Dolan trick because it's immune to that. But so you have to wait for Elinia or the nameless to for the Jormungandr rather to be in human form. But if it's in human form and the Elinia can time shackle breaking really well, even if you use Dolan trick in human form against Jormungandr,
Mm.
it will not turn into broccoli and you cannot separate them. So you have that 20-second window, or let's say maybe even 15-second window uh to Dolan trick the Uber in
Mm.
human form. But after that, you just have to kill it. It's easier said than done, but the only way to do it is to kill
Kill
the
it.
Jormungandr.
Which is really
So
hard,
yeah, so
especially in
you
snake
notice
form.
here,
Yeah.
yeah, you will notice in every map, in every match that we have, as and you see that once Jormungandr or the Uber is dead, it's push time for the opposing
Yeah.
side, because that's the go-to signal there. Once the Elinia cannot play, there's only Morok deals high damage, but the attack is a little bit slow. The proc of HP loss is a bit slow, and only Elinia can deal like a little bit faster DPS, and Yormun providing that space-time prison, that annoying space-time prison, and even without space-time prison, it can freeze you, it can convert you to water, and Elenia can use wind or whatever.
Yes.
It can even stone you, and that serpent domain, which is automatically minus 50% CC resist for anyone who will step inside that space-time prison. You know?
But for me though, one of not really a chokehold, but one of the important supports that for me really changed or became a mainstay is actually LMX. So, uh, is it really a meta changer for me? LMX? I guess I would say yes. Just because of the supports that they are providing or the LMX is providing. So, uh, I don't know if really Alinea is the one. To your point, it's actually the Uber. If you can't kill the Uber, because without the Uber, Alinea is, you know, I wouldn't say useless, but it's really easy to deal with. But
Yeah.
it's
It,
the Uber that's making it possible for Alinea to shine. Another thing is
yes.
the
Mhm.
LMX. For me, it's the LMX really,
Mhm.
providing that support, that shields, that sea bream, that mountain. It's just really
Mhm.
pesky for me. What are your thoughts, Chaddy?
Yeah, actually, the LMX that Sea Brim is can be annoying for both teams too. One to be specific, if you got Sea Brim effect, all of the teams that in within that ranges will get like maybe 4-second immunity,
Yeah,
and it even you as a teammate, it will be hard for you to target. Let's say so you use Soul of Wizard you want to use Soul of Wizard in your Uber,
Uber.
but the Uber is on and has that sea bream effect, you cannot click it. So that's one of the hardest part of being a support, targeting it with FP or what. So sometimes it goes to the Soul of Wizard is casted on the PP Dragon of Elinia, so it's wasted skill. So it's really really hard. But now here, map number 2.
Here we go.
Let's see how Team Pajamas. The question is, can they win key clashes? Can they win the initial clash and set up their defense fast? That is the question that Team Pajamas need to answer. And for Uncle Red Army, can they dominate from the start? Oh, you see here. Look at this. Really creative. Team
Oh, Thor.
Pajamas. Using Thor. Using
Okay.
Thor
Is
here. Let's see
something
how.
new?
Yes, that's well, that's additional control for them.
Yeah.
That lightning cling still so annoying, but it needs to. But once B steps into that lightning
Lightning
cling,
Cling, yeah.
it will be an advantage for Uncle Red Army. So it's about the key here is how they will separate it or how they will control B in order to make Mush an effective Thor.
Let's
So let's
see.
see here.
I
Clash in the
am
middle.
in the POV of
Let's
Mush
see.
here.
It's good.
Okay, Lightning
Oh,
Cling.
Mush,
Wow,
look,
very
captured
nice.
two, three opponents. That's good. Oh yeah, they just
Ooh,
couldn't capitalize here. He's just go locking down the opponents there at the bottom. Oh, let's see. Oh no, he's about to go down. Just using that lightning cling, really, really good to separate. But they need to capitalize. They need to play within that. Oh, but Mush is dead, and now they're slowly dying one by one, and it's an advantage for Team Anchored Army. Orbs are out, and will they be able to get it? Let's
ooh,
see. Oh,
Mafia
now
about
there
to
is in
die.
human form. Mush can just keeps on dying right now. And one orb, two orbs, with one orb remaining. How many orbs does Team Pajamas have? They have none. I think Angkor Red Army has three
Three, yeah.
already, if I'm not
Oh no, they have
mistaken.
two.
Oh,
They
two
have
is
two.
two. Now Team Pajamas got that lava path in action. Now it's hard for Angkor Red Army to move. Look at this. HP is low.
Oh,
They
I'd move
need
first.
Sea Brim from EDW Pro, but look at his shield slowing down. They want to push, even though Team Pajamas has the as low in points. They will be the one pushing, and now Uncle Red Army going to the right side. They're setting it up here, and now they will get the orb, while Team Pajamas staying in the middle.
And
Let's
Mush
see how they can
actually,
separate it. Oh,
Mush doing God's work here.
Mush
He's been
almost down. Mush
delaying
is low.
the players, but he's
Mm-hmm.
really low at the moment. Shields are up. At the middle, though, we see Maffy trying really hard to kill somebody here, and he got Guardian here. Maffy about to die. Shields are up. Got Guardian again. Here at the middle, Dolan trick is up. So Shumai, or Bibang Shumai, is being casted. No orbs for Team Pajamas right now. 3 orbs for Uncle Red Army. And they're still trying to be aggressive here. What a strategy by Uncle Red Army. Just, push, pure dominance, kill, and win. Basically, that's what they're trying to do right now.
Yeah.
But I gotta give it to Pajamas for being creative here. And Mush trying to slow down the team members of Uncle Red Army with the Lightning Cling. However, though, with 3 orbs, oh, there we go, Lightning Cling again. With 3 orbs at their stack, it's gonna be difficult for Team Pajamas to catch up, Chaddy.
Yeah, right now they couldn't capitalize that cling at the start. There's two good cling at the start, but they weren't able to focus on
Yeah.
targeting those players because that lightning cling effect also shortens the range of your opponents.
Yes.
So right here they got two. Let's see if they can kill. Nope. It's hard for them to kill. Oh, 4 o'clock is dead. See that cling. It's really that's good cling right there. And now they just need to sustain it. The point difference is around 1,600. Now the cling is there, and now they gotta keep on hitting. Will they be able to sustain? Nope. 2 orbs again for Uncle Army, and now Pajamas trying to find answers, but they need to regroup. None of them has shield, only Mecha Viper, but the shield is only from um, coming from the Elinia. So let's see if they can. Oh no! Now
No.
they got to do. They need to keep on hitting now, but they keep on dying as well. So they need to call. See here, Idol Burst asking for a regroup in the middle, but B is there to to ruin that reunion from this team. And now Idolverse is dead, Glee is dead as well. And now you see here that the experience of Uncle Red Army really showing us that they can win in key clashes and dominate the game. If it's an orb game, expect them to dominate because this team really really good. And now Team Pajamas that has a disadvantage. They banned Nameless, which was one of their key players, and Mush rather keeps on dying. So but we see the flashes of brilliance coming from that Thorkling plus kill combo, but I don't think it will be
It's
enough
not
to. Oh,
enough.
Mafi is dead, but I think it's too late. And there you go, Uncle Red Army winning the final match between these two teams. Look at Fire Solo, 24 kills. Mafi, 9 kills, 2 deaths. But if you take a look at their Team Pajamas, only Ali was managed to kill 6 players, but um, none from much as 9 deaths and 0 kills. It's really hard, but the intent there is really good. The use of cling, it's just that they couldn't capitalize
Yeah.
on that because every time B turns into snake, he will convert it into serpent domain, and it will be easy game from there. You know?
Wow. Like you mentioned earlier, a flash of brilliance being shown by Pajamas there. Unable to capitalize though on the advantages that they gained. And Uncle Red Army just showing pure dominance on that map too. What a what a team, Uncle Red Army. The team to beat right now, to your point, is actually Uncle Red Army. You mentioned earlier
Yeah.
as well they were able to beat Kalbonatics. That's why they are on the lower bracket. But let's see, because they can be beaten. The hero ban actually helped Pajamas win a
Yes.
round against Uncle Red Army. So, like you said, because
Correct.
of the FOFP and the banning of the alien cards and no dead star or dead cards, it's really lessening or for lessening the gap between the spenders and the F2P. So it's gonna be interesting
Yeah.
how the lower tier division goes. And what I'm excited actually is more of how will Uncle Red Army fare against the upper tier division, considering if we assume that they're going to be the top seed or the top 1 and 2 for this lower bracket. So very
Well,
interesting
they
to
will
watch it.
definitely uh make an impression in the upper tier.
Yeah.
That's a fact because they're even I think they're just in the lower tier division right now because they didn't play last season.
Mm.
So them with this lineup, with the even they also have like we mentioned earlier, we allowed cross
Cross country.
country
Yeah.
recruitment. So 4 o'clocks, one of the best Thai players, one of the best Saint players in the game, joined their team and now will be playing in the RMC here in the Philippines. So that's a huge boost for Team Uncle Red Army because the experience. I think four has been in the finals, probably one championship in the official season tournament. So it's a really huge boost for them, and he knows his character. He knows how to play Saint really well. It's this ID is tailor fit for this meta to sustain damages from Elinia and Morok, and he believes that no. If this just one, this is because I played with four for 2 seasons. He
Yeah.
believes, and this is true, that no DPS can kill him solo. You need to have friends. If you want to kill four, you have to ask for help. It cannot be just one DPS. If it's just one DPS, you can just tank all the way through and survive.
Sustain. Yeah.
So that's how tanky his ID is. It's not just even in FOFP setup. It yes, it narrows the gap, but he has already done everything there is to make that same the tankiest
Yes.
possible, and he also makes their backline a little bit more like consistent in terms of tankiness. That's why it's hard to penetrate that back line. We saw there a lot of some DPS attempted uh, going back door and attacking them, but failed. I think in the whole match, he only died once, maybe twice.
Yes.
That's how good he is.
And this is what I love about ROM's PvP mechanics. Like, it's not just about combat power, you know. It's more of how you build your character, what cards, what equipment, what memory lines. Essentially, uh, there are many layers to the PvP mechanics of ROM, which definitely, for me, is one of the best, PvP matches for an MMO nowadays. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, correct.
hopefully,
It's a little bit and
go,
mhm.
go, 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 go.
Yeah, it's really complex because you
Yes.
have to start by building your character,
Yeah.
making sure that in the current meta that this is the character. If this is the character that you will use, you have to have the necessary equipment. Or if not, if you do
Yes.
not have that, how can you be creative? How can you build this character to be able to perform at the
Yes.
maximum level, right? So how will you be able to help your team? So it's all start by building the character, and it's just that you have to also take into consideration the lineup of your opponent. So you
Exactly.
need to have multiple builds,
Equipments.
multiple strategy to have in mind. So
Yes.
here in our case, FOFP, you only have one relic. Are you going to use True Sight or are you going to use Spiritual Blade? Which one is best? So a lot of things that you need to factor in before you start with uh, the gameplay, because part of in the strategy phase is not just about the gameplay strat. It's a relic is part of the strat.
Yes.
Building your character is part of the strat because that's your backbone. Your build would depend on your strat. Your strat will depend
And on
on
your
your
build.
build rather. So let's say you're countering Elinia, which does that mean you're going to kill Morok first to render him useless? Because it's always con- countering one enemy, one DPS through build,
Yes.
and countering another DPS by killing it or destroying his gameplay.
Yeah.
So that's usually how it is. So if you see a lot of teams killing Morok, maybe their orb holders are using Angeling,
Mm.
something like that. So
And
I don't know.
even,
Let's see.
like you said, it starts with building your character, right? And multiple builds,
Mhm.
multiple strategies. And I think one key factor is how your build complements your team. So,
Yeah.
complements your team's builds and strategies. So, it's like that as well. Again, all I can wish for, ask for, is a few more balances, I guess, for some of the jobs that are underutilized. And for me, we'll have a perfect game.
Yeah. Balancing it without using
Destroying,
cards.
yeah, without using cards or without destroying other jobs, right? But it's hard.
Yeah,
It's really hard to
definitely.
do that. Even
Yeah.
in, especially that we are in an MMO setting, because even MOBAs or MOBAs, it's hard to balance it
Mm.
when you're introducing new heroes or new jobs. And now here in an MMO perspective, um, because we're trying to make it into an esports like PvP or event, it will be hard for them to balance it. But I do hope, I really wish that they balance it out so that we can have an MMO that will last forever.
Yeah. Like I said, the MP mechanics, this whole 6v6 mechanics is really one of the most unique and one of the
Yeah.
most exciting PvP mechanics out there. So it's just about if you're only going to worry about the mechanics of the game, let's see, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But anyway, here we
Here we
go.
go.
Beast Pirates before versus
Tramp.
Team Triumph. Let's go with Nax POV, the
Okay.
Jormungandr of Team Triumph. Let's see if he can get that early control. It's still, got that shackle breaking. He will push now because he got that shackle breaking, and now he will try to hit. He got inside that Shomai. He got Shomai, and he will stop attacking. And then me, on the other hand, will hit them freely. And now Probably space-time prison already in effect.
Oh, me
Oh, me is
died.
dead. Nax is low. Saint Chris also low. But they managed to kill three there. So the initial clash advantage coming is in Triumph's favor. Let's see if they can capitalize. Beast Pirates got that red orb. Will they get the green one? They're trying to get the green one, but it's being denied. Shella is dead. Man failed there. And well, Triumph, Team Triumph now. In the middle. There's trying to keep will they try to dominate the middle here? Nax already jumped in. He got that FB. He will free hit. Shella is low. Shella will that timely shield, but Dolan trick was used on him, so which means they were able to kill me. They're not using Dolan trick on me because they said, we can kill it without using Dolan trick. And now they're hitting everyone. Senorita is stoned. Senorita is getting hit. Senorita with that Seabrim, will it be enough? No, it's not enough. And now Triumph is dominating the middle action here. And now they will rebuff and they will repush in a bit. They know that the Beast Pirates needs to get that green orb again. And now I think Kulapeke is doing an amazing job denying them from getting that green
Green orb.
orb. Kulapeke is unleashing mayhem on the green orb side, and now Kulapeke is just here denying them. It's Isaac on Senorita. Shella is dead. Senorita is being denied of the orb. So now Senorita says, "I need help. I can't do this alone." But if that's the case, if one DPS will go there, which means the middle will suffer, and now
Yes.
it's all Team Triumph in the middle because Nameless is creating that space
Space.
for the middle, keeps on denying the enemy orb holders from getting it. So Senorita and the rest of the gang is asking for help, and now everyone is eyes on the middle. Nax here. Nax saying in the middle, Nax got that FB. Nax will control. Nax will free hit. But behind them, he's just free hitting the middle right now. Saint Chris is slow. Saint Chris will die. Oh, did he? No,
No,
no.
no,
Saint
no.
Chris still alive. Oh, no, no, he died.
I
She
died.
dropped the orb. And now it's Beast Pirates, Beast Pirates turn to return the favor. They will deny now, but Saint Chris got the orb. Will they be able to get blue? Let's see who will get blue. No one to deny the one that got that blue. Oh no, Beast
Toy
Pirates got
orbs.
the three
Toy
orb, and now
orbs.
it's up for Nax and the rest of Team Triumph to push forward. But Team Triumph, Nax doesn't have snake form yet. Rainbow Guard discarded, Concerto discarded, Shackle breaking. Will they now push now? Got the FP as well.
And Saint
Now
Chris is
3
already here.
orbs to 1. Nax is low. Nax Saint Chris is dead. And now Beast Pirates unleashing mayhem in the middle though. They drop 1 orb. But me says, it's my time to shine. I will hit you with everything I got. And now he's camping in the enemy backline. He's hitting everyone. Oh, they
Oh,
managed to take down Nax. Saint Chris almost dead. Saint Chris is dead. Oh my,
wow,
oh
we're gonna see a
my.
comeback in just about a second. Me, still in human
Uh-huh.
form, waiting for the snake form to happen. On the back line though, Kulapeke is here trying to unleash mayhem on Ciela. Kulapeke though being pummeled. I'm not seeing Kulapeke anymore. I'm not sure if he died, didn't see, but Beast Pirates. Wow, what a comeback from this team. Will collect the white orb
Yep.
and on the lead right now. Senorita, there we go.
Yes, sir.
3,000 to 2-6. Kulapeke about to go down. Goes down for the count. I think he got respawned there. And at the middle is me. Me trying to fend off Nax here. Nax about to die but got shielded. And here we go. Senorita goes down. Ciela goes down and beats Beast Pirates. Crumbling under the pressure being done by Triumph here. But Botetsu about to go down. Still surviving though. With only a sliver of health. Goes up with Resurrector and Iho de Put. Ehode is has half
Even
life
the
right.
put say it.
You know the put. Here
Say
we
it.
go. Bootleg and P-Jip about to go down. P-Jip with only a sliver of health. P-Jip able to mount on Nax again. Nax will go to the middle. 3-1 to 3-5. Two orbs for each of the team members. 26 to 22 the kills right now. And we have a clash here at the middle, Chaddy.
Oh yes, and they're denying me knows that the orb is up. They need to deny them from getting their way. They didn't just deny, they killed Saint Chris. And now
Oh.
everything is in these pirates' momentum. It's at their advantage right now. They're just wiping the middle. What a comeback. Woo!
Whoa. Beast
What a
Pirates.
comeback. Oh, these pirates definitely stole that game number one against Butetsu and the rest of Team Triumph. Team Triumph with that early domination, winning that initial clash, winning the battle in the middle, and good deny, Kulapeke providing us with good deny. So it's hard for Senorita and Senorita and the rest of the gang to get the orb. Note that this team, these pirates, don't they don't have Saint. If you look at their lineup, they only have LMX, they have
Yes.
Morok, they have Jormungandr, they have Shella as one of their orb holders. They let the Morok orb the orb, the second orb. So no Saint winning again in this match. Imagine that, because the logic is this: they know that if they have Nameless, uh Fate Prey is not that important
Yes.
because it bypasses
Then
FP as long
yeah.
as you fill the gauge that
That yellow bar.
Ember gauge.
Yeah.
Yes, and they know that let's build our play, let's build our team composition around this lineup and see where it goes. And boy, they did really really well without a Saint, because one of the hardest jobs to replace is actually the Saint
Saint.
because
Yeah.
of all the buffs that it gives. One of the most underrated definitely is the Sufra, because it makes your team play faster, because all the
Yes.
skill most of the skills are in cooldown. They will definitely have less cooldown time, but they said nope, let's get rid of the Saint and let's just do this and kill, kill, kill. So now all FP are useless as long as you feel that gauge, as long as you kill that target. And they really showed how important it is to have that firepower, because they were able to bounce back, they were able to get the momentum, they have multiple jobs to use to it can be the Morok, it can be the Nameless to deny the sides. So here, we're seeing the replay now. You can see that the early start, it's all Team Triumph. And here you can see that Senorita having a hard time collecting and even have to use Seabream to collect
Collect an orb.
the
Yeah.
green orb. Yes, and now that he got it, and it's he needs, it's really hard. See, they still have red orb is there as well. So it's really here at the start. Kula Peke, an amazing job getting
Getting space.
denying
Yeah.
them, and now the middle is free. We see here that what they're trying to do is really for Senorita and the rest of the orb holders to ask for help to reduce the number of DPS, to reduce the number of threats in the middle so they can be free. But when they manage to get two orbs, they manage to settle down, they they kept their composure, they know who they need to protect on their end. They also know who they need to target. Here they said that, oh, they've been holding the orb long enough. The reduction, the skill damage reduction, auto attack reduction is already
Yeah.
maxed out, or maybe reduced
Reduce
to like
max
a bare
reduction.
minimum. Yeah, so they said it's time to kill these orb holders. In Tagalog, hinog na. So they just need to take them down real quick. And when they do, it's an opportunity for them to get that third orb. And now they have the third orb. All they have to do is stay alive. And now they have the advantage in terms of control, because Morok in tank mode, it may not kill you, but it can provide that necessary control using
Yes.
chain and converting all. Once you're inside um
That AoE.
that circle, I
Yeah.
forgot the skill. Yeah, it convert all the damage it receives from non Elinia will turn into dark. So Oh, Elinia is immune to that because technically he's not on the
Mm.
ground. He's on top of
On
the
top.
Uber. So yeah,
I'm not
so
stepping
it's
on the
some logic.
ground. Yeah, I'm muted
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So and but they managed to win this by just dominance. Once they got the momentum, they never let go. Look at this. They're just staying and they know when to rebuff and they know when to push again.
Yeah.
They know Team Triumph needs time to recover, needs time to probably get one orb, and Triumph is face the question: do we push all together or do we collect that orb first? So when they push all together, they need it's they know the Jormungandr is heavily supported with Wizard and all and FP. So me right there, not that tanky, but did a job in the second half.
Mm.
And now he's like dominating, and Triumph just lost control. They weren't able to capitalize. They weren't able to gain that momentum back. So it's really about Peace Pirates mid-game adjustment that sealed the
Yes.
win for them.
And James with that last white orb collect, sealing the deal. And
Yeah.
these pirates just plundering the win against Triumph. So
Yep.
kudos to Beast Pirates. Really, really well done job there. And we have our
Maybe
ban. Yeah. Oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
They thought maybe they named their team Beast Pirates because they still wins. They're really good. They still just came
Yeah.
definitely from Team Triumph. They were leading by as high as
Yeah,
1,200
it's
points.
1,200. I think that
Amazing.
was the highest, but they managed to steal that win. Maybe,
Yeah.
just maybe. They're the team. Even though they're the team who has like the advantage, even though you ban Saint, because they can play without Saints, maybe. So
No,
they,
you cannot ban Saint because technically
it's
it's not a
yeah,
hero
it's not the
class.
hero class, right? But
Yeah,
if
and
you know
now
in
they
another setting, if we can ban Saints, they're the ones who's gonna ban Saint right away because they can play
yeah,
without Saints.
without Saint. Yes, definitely. And they I think for the long this is one of the surprising lineup. I
Yeah.
think for the longest time Saint has been in the meta since day one, right? You
Yes.
cannot replace because all the buff it gives. But now players are having this platform showing creativity in 6v6. They know there are disadvantages when you're playing without a Saint,
Mm-hmm.
but how do we turn those disadvantages into our advantage? So
Yes.
for them, it's firepower. We have Nameless who can kill. We have Morok who can kill while holding the orb. We also have Elenia. And when Morok gets the orb, we can turn it into tank. So that's the beauty of having like this Morok and Jormungandr jobs. One of the unique jobs in this meta because they can switch to DPS and
Yes.
switch
Yeah.
to
Tank
tank
mode. Yeah.
in like as quickly as possible
Yes.
depending on the strategy because of the Emir feature.
Yes. Really, really good. I guess we are complete. They are just setting up the equipments. I guess. So we are
So they're
banning
banning Elinia
Linya
and Nameless.
nameless. Oh, okay. So I'm just wondering, what jobs would they declare or they use without nameless and
Yeah,
Linya? Okay.
it will probably have Kaletsburg here in
Yeah.
the lineup because Kaletsburg has been the
The
meta DPS prior to
yes, prior to
Elinia.
Linya. Yeah.
And so now it's up to Team Triumph, Team Beast Pirates to be creative once again. So how will they perform here? With they're probably last week we've seen people use Spaghetti instead or
Begetter is a really top
Familiar
support class
or
before LMX because it's
yeah,
because of the
and
Emir feature. It's a tanky DPS as well. So
yep,
nobody uses Sarah anymore, right?
but
Before Khalid, it was Sarah.
yeah, no.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's
If
see.
I mean Sarah has been used probably by some teams, but not all because not
Not,
everyone can
it's not
really
really,
use it
yeah.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So,
So
just an
yeah,
announcement, guys. If Triumph wins this match, the third match will be after WOC. Because in just about, I guess, a few minutes, WOC will start. So, we'll give way to WOC. We'll have a short break. And we'll be up again at 11 p.m. Manila time. Is that right, Chadi?
yeah, that is correct.
Mm.
And so you player will see because we that is important too, or
Yes.
else your guild leaders will
Your
kick you
guild
out
leaders will
if
be
you just watch
pissed.
us. So player will see and join us back right after. But
Yes.
now we are. Oh,
Mm.
we can see Team Shella now.
PD.
Having PD, Thor, LMX,
Helmets.
Kalitz,
Helmets.
Fenrir, and Morok. Oof,
Mm.
full DPS mode, and we only have still no Saint. So PD will do the stripping, while the rest will do the killing. For Team Triumph, it's Kalitz, LMX, SA, Hella, SB, and Morok. So let's see how will they be able to capitalize on this one. So one side definitely will have an advantage in terms of tankiness because they have the necessary buffs coming from Saint. But on the other hand, I think the advantage in terms of rotation is in favor of Beast Pirates because they do not have Saint. They can roam around, kill
Yeah.
at will, kill people on sight, and they just have the firepower advantage because all of their um, not just the DPS, but they also have PD
PD.
to strip down the
Mm.
tanky
Making
opponents.
sure that it's pressure cookerized. They're
Yes,
already crispy.
sir.
So the key here for
Yes,
these pirates is how quick can they kill or can they defeat
yes,
the other players. If they can kill it quickly,
yes,
less than 5 seconds, then I'm gonna hand it to these pirates. But if not, they need to rotate fast because they can't sustain the nodes for that long because of the all DPS setup that they have here, except for the elements, of course. So
yeah. So no Yorm in this match as well. So we'll see. Thor, maybe will Thor be able to capitalize the cling because me from your moon use Thor, and now he will go for the holy resonance and that lightning cling, and now will he? They may be able to take down Nax here. Nax still tanky though.
okay,
And now
smart
that but
move
the
from the other
triangle
one,
comes
yeah,
with Team Triumph.
yeah. But
They're
smart move from me
Fenrir. Oh
because
my god.
they weren't able to kill Nax fast enough. So what me did was to get the 6 o'clock or was it 6? 12 o'clock node, 6 o'clock node instead.
Yes, and now but
Yeah,
now. Yes, the triangle is on Beast Pirates' favor now, and they now the firepower is slowly paving off. Once that LMX buff
yeah.
wear off on the other side, it might be easier for them to kill. But now on 3 o'clock, we'll see here. It's all black, and now they got the triangle. So the battle of triangle for both sides. Who will be able to rotate? That's the question. So right now, Team Triumph has the slight advantage in terms of points. Will they be able to sustain, or will me or me went to the other side now,
Yeah.
clinging? Oh,
Oh, you have to
two
cling it
teammates, but he doesn't have any
away from the
friends.
node.
It's hard.
It's away from the node.
Yes.
No,
Now,
no.
oh my God. Triumph still has the triangle advantage, but Botetsu is down, turned into Kalitzberg. Now, Beast Pirates need to rotate, and they need to rotate fast. The lead is 400, but it's slowly growing. And now they got the advantage. They got two lines now. Will they be able to get the triangle? James now in their opponent base trying to take down Nax. Will they be able to form their triangle here? Only time will tell. One more step, and they got their triangle. And now it's up. Now it's up for them to rotate. But Tetsu always dead against Kaido. Kaido killing everyone inside. And now they will try to go for the bingo. Kaido went to the other side now. Will they be able to do it? Will they be able to convert this into white? Let's see.
You
Oh,
need to
during
step
just a
up,
few
cling
moments.
them out,
Oh,
cling them out.
couldn't come
Wow.
out. But now me is back. Oh, and now it's bingo. Everything
Bingo.
come is go. Yes,
Oh,
now the
okay.
firepower advantage definitely in Beast Pirates. Uh,
Favor.
Beast Pirates favor, and now they just need to keep on moving. But they turned into Khaled's PG with that quick kill, but he died too. Hijo de puta getting their base now, and they stopped the bleeding there. They got their base and the enemy base, and now it's time for them to cut and cut and cut. Will they be able to do it with the totem getting casted on 3 o'clock? I'll go and check out Shella POV. Shella now
Okay.
trying to strip as many opponents as possible. Now going to enemy base. When he was able to,
Man.
oh, will he?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Will he? Will Shella be able to convert this into white? Now he's trying to. Kalitzberg is dead,
Okay,
and now they
white.
got it. They
Yeah.
got that line.
So,
Mm-hmm.
pushing to 9
Now, but
o'clock.
now the game is close. Yep, 2-7 for each. But the team Triumph now has the advantage. Will they be able to cut Shella? Now, just focusing on cutting. But he needs to strip too. Well, now
Okay, we
the
cut this
Beast
first.
Pirates, two dead. The support doing their job, sustaining their players. So now we're seeing the advantage of if you have many support, or at least you have a Saint and the LMX combination. It's hard to take down that one
Yeah,
side.
you can
And
sustain
now
the node.
Triumph 600, 500, 400 points away from winning. But the movement from Beast Pirates still superb. Nice cut there from Senorita. But he's trying to get 3 o'clock but cannot. Now they got their triangle and one more line. Now they're trying to get the top of the 3 o'clock. But Team Triumph quick to cut. Will this be enough for them to sustain and get that W? They're 100 points away from winning. They got 2 lines. Well, now the
Okay.
triangle goes to Beast Pirates, but only 40 points left before they win. And yes, sir, we
Yes.
will have game number 3 with Team Triumph winning the pivotal map 3 match. And they showed that having Saint, having that LMX, NSB, the balance is there. They do not have the firepower Beast Pirate has, but they do have uh, control and they have a sustain. So it's hard for me and the rest of the gang to capture nodes if there's support. You see there that me tried to capture uh, one
But
opponent,
unfortunately,
but
uh, like that he was trying to lightning cling it away from the node. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
yeah.
And the other thing is, again, like we mentioned earlier, the key factor in winning on an using an all DPS lineup is how fast you can kill the other players. Unfortunately, they weren't able. They weren't. It wasn't fast enough for them to kill the orb or no the players. And the team triumph was sustaining the nodes, and unfortunately, it
Mm-hmm.
didn't. It didn't go well against Team Triumph, the lineup really. But for now, though, the round number 3 between Beast Pirates and Team Triumph will resume
We
after
had to wait.
WOC. So it's gonna be 11 p.m. Manila time. So we'll take a short break, well, a 1 hour break first to give way to WOC, and we'll be back with round number 3 and 2 more matches. So please stay tuned. Okay.
Yes. It's not over yet. We'll see you again in a bit.
Okay. So for now,
Yeah.
though, we'll have a short break. Peace out. See you guys
Yeah.
later.